And I ain't got no time for the jealousy. It ain't my fault that your girl stays sweating me. Some good wine, pre-rolls, and some sex with me. That be the recipe, yeah, that be the recipe. That be the recipe, yeah, that be the recipe. That be the recipe, yeah, that be the recipe. Some good wine, pre-rolls, and some sex with me. That be the recipe, yeah, that be the recipe. I blow the lab up when it's time to spit a blow. And blow a bag up, nigga, I be getting dope. Keep the mag with some rounds, I ain't got a shot. Shorty like my style when she bout to lose control. Saw me in that band, so you know I play to win. In that Gucci looking crispy like potato skins. I be a jet setter, pimpin' every state I'm in. I'm here for just a few days, wanna make a friend. That's how I bait them in. Girl, get your rocks off. Couple sip of that Moscato, then your top's off. Now let's see if you gon' swallow when it pops off. May knock your block off, then wipe the slop off. And I ain't got no time for the jealousy. It ain't my fault that your girl stays sweating me. Some good wine, pre-rolls, and some sex with me. That be the recipe, yeah, that be the recipe. That be the recipe, yeah, that be the recipe. That be the recipe, yeah, that be the recipe. Some good wine, pre-rolls, and some sex with me. That be the recipe, yeah, that be the recipe. Yeah, she into me, that's why she on bended knee. And she bad as hell, half black and Filipino. I give her what she need, I don't have to sell a dream. Then throw it back, full pause, let me kill that thing. It's like a guillotine, how I got her head on lock. Play like 50 Shades of Grey until you tell me stop. She okay with getting spanked and using other props. Then let me see you get on top and give me what you got. Ashtrays and empty bottles in my living room. Almost overslept, you bout to miss your interview. Ain't gon' lie about it, baby girl, I'm into you. Then let me get back to the money I'm attending to. And I ain't got no time for the jealousy. It ain't my fault that your girl stays sweating me. Some good wine, pre-rolls, and some sex with me. That be the recipe, yeah, that be the recipe. That be the recipe, yeah, that be the recipe. That be the recipe, yeah, that be the recipe. Some good wine, pre-rolls, and some sex with me. That be the recipe, yeah, that be the recipe.
Guardian of this blackened temple, destined to fall. Force resist, tremble before blind evils. Angels and souls possess. Time into the voice, through the rivers of flame. Terraces, illuminate. And as the seals obey, I'll take the gaze into my eyes. I left with my relentless hatred. Your head is mine. Rise out of destruction. To leave the latest engaged in night. The edges have fallen, break for your face. The judgment is now complete. Rise. Let's ride! Amidst the chaos, chasing against hell, wielding holy blade. Tearing hell, cast thy sword, erase this plague, erase this plague.
You got it like that from the front to back. You feeling on the desk, girl, you about to cause some trouble. You about to cause some trouble. Home and making love in the light, seats pulled back. How you going? Girl, you about to cause some trouble. You about to cause some trouble, trouble.
Caught her eye, now it's trouble when she noticed me. Versace bags looking like a bunch of groceries. Long as my money in the streets, they be owing me. Praying for someone like you, calling Joe to see. All she want is some company. Hop in, feel the leather seats. Have your toes in the sand while we on the beach. Tell your man you be gone for about a week. Got your girls all in the know. They can see it in your glow that you fucking on the low. Little feelings, they about to grow. Know you dealing with a pro when I'm drilling and it's slow. This is more than just another fling. Was with him for a while but didn't get a ring. Want you to let him go so you can do your thing. Choice is yours, either way I want you on my team.
You got it like that from the front to the back. You feeling on the desk, girl, you about to cause some trouble. You about to cause some trouble. Oh, making love in the light, seats pulled back. How you going? Girl, you about to cause some trouble. You about to cause some trouble, trouble.
Sex game at a 10, now you locked in. Late night, you all alone, I'ma drop in. Messed around and got a hole in your stocking. Ripping off the rest when nobody's watching. Take a breath where you wanna be. We at our best when it's you and me. What happens next, keep it on the D. When you stress, you can call on me. She ain't f***ing with a little simp. Want a man with some length and a mortgage and a ring. Going crazy when she catch the scent. We ain't even make it home, glad we got the windows tint. Eyes roll back in the deep haze. I tore up on that thing and leave it crazy. Hope we got together, have us both afraid. Either we build it or we both can take it to our grave.
I give you what you need, girl. Always. Romantically, mentally, and physically. This crazy world, what does it matter? Just know I'm here for you. You got it like that from the front to back. You feeling on the dash, girl, you bout to cause some trouble. You bout to cause some trouble. Oh, making love in the light, seats pull back. How you gon' act? Girl, you bout to cause some trouble. You bout to cause some trouble, trouble.
I knew I was going to mess it up. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're now rocking with the best of the best. Glad to have you all here tonight. Doing an early show. Because what the hell is that? Doing an early show. Because I know a lot of people are going to see He-Man tonight. Yeah, I seen it already. I'll just say this: amazing. I loved it. It's cheesy. It is good cheese. A lot of the jokes did not land for me, but guess what? I don't care. I still had fun. It was fun. I loved it. I loved it. And that's right. I called it He-Man. You know what? In the hood, we never called it like Masters of the Universe. I didn't know it was called Masters of the Universe until like years later. We just called it He-Man. What you going to watch, He-Man? What you going to go play? Oh, we going to play He-Man. That's what we call. We never called it Masters of the Universe. It was like Motu. I was like, Motu? What's Motu? It's He-Man. So yeah, went to go see He-Man. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it, by the way. Hope y'all are all doing very, very well tonight. That was a crazy show. It's been it was a wild weekend, I tell you that. This show got a lot of attention. Unwanted attention, but yet attention. We're gonna address a little of it tonight, but for everybody that's wondering, Maz is not here tonight. He's actually traveling. And just if anybody wants to know, Maz will continue to be on the show. Maz is family. That's what it is, and I'll just lean right into it right in here right now. What y'all witnessed last week was friends getting into it. And that happens. That happens at several barbecues. It happens, at basketball courts. It happens at card games. You know what I'm saying? It happens. And that's just what it is. And to the point, honestly, Maz had a point when you break it down. It's just sometimes things get misconstrued in conversation. And that's, just what happened. But for everybody that's wondering, yeah, Maz will be back here next week, and I will let him speak his piece himself. Me and him talked about it over the weekend. He talked to several. Him and Layel talked about it, so we're all cool. So, that's it with that. But we got a good show for you. Real short show, not a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about Riskgate. You already know about that, Riskgate. With the Smooth Criminal. We're going to talk about that a little bit. We're also going to talk about Padawan Ahsoka finally being canceled by Sideshow. So if you got it from Sideshow and you were thinking that you were safe, I'm here to tell you,
You're not. They canceled that shit. So yeah, that's what's going on. But before without further ado, let's bring everybody to you. Like so, and here they are. They are patiently waiting backstage. These fine gentlemen right here. That's right. We got the second brother, aka Dr. Rooster, and Press X to continue. How are you doing, gentlemen?
Go ahead, Press. Go ahead.
I was
line.
Living the dream. What can I say? Just got back from seeing Masters of the Universe, or He-Man. He-Man, as he is known around the house. It's funny you mentioned He-Man. We were watching He-Man. We're playing He-Man. Yeah, back home it was we're watching He-Man and we're watching Chucky. We're watching He-Man. We're watching Chucky. No one called it Child's Play.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
I had such a fun time with Masters of the Universe because it's a movie much like the Mortal Kombat 2 film, which came out earlier in May. It's a film that knows what it is, and it doesn't try to modernize it necessarily. It doesn't shy away from the source material. If anything, it leans into the source material, because let's face it, you have a show, or a cartoon with characters like Ram Man and Stinkor and Skeletor and Evil-Lyn, and you can't, let's try to take this too seriously, because that's when you mess it up. That's when you lose the magic. Instead, they decided to lean into it, and it worked. I didn't think it would work. I didn't have, I would say, high hopes for this film, but I was holding out hope for this film. But I was thrilled with Skeletor. I thought Skeletor was everything you'd want from Skeletor. I mean, has he replaced Frank Langella as my Skeletor? Frank Langella will always be, a whole special place.
That's a tough one. That's a tough
one. That is.
But this was very cartoon Skeletor made live action. Yeah. And it was both menacing and funny and silly at the same time. And I think it all worked. So it's a great time at the movies. I saw Backrooms this week.
I had nothing but good things about that.
Yeah, no, that was, talk about a mind bending experience. So that saw Masters of the Universe, and then later on this weekend I'll probably see Scary Movie. So yeah, you'll catch me at the cinema, because it's what I live for.
Nice. You look like you had an amazing time at the movies, brother.
I had a blast. I had my popcorn and my drink.
Did you get any of the swag, because I saw some, I don't know what theater sells the actual power, Sword of Power, like the sippy cup and all that. I didn't see that in my theater.
Oh God, I tend to I pass right by that stuff. I saw the AT-ATs from Mando and Grogu. I saw like a Skeletor, like popcorn bucket. That's a slippery slope for me. I know the second they didn't get me with that Dune popcorn bucket, so I doubt they're gonna get me. Although I did get the Batman popcorn bucket that's the bat signal that lights up. Have you seen that? Yeah. I had to get that. I had to get that. But otherwise, this popcorn bucket business, you could have a collection just up. And they're so impractical. I love it.
They really are. They really are. Like the Superman with last summer, they had the Superman with the phone booth and popcorn in it. It was ridiculous. But it's so impractical. But it just
so impractical. It looks so damn cool. It's just I can't add that to the mix, because I know I want them all. I got to catch them all. What can I say? So, for those of y'all who are getting the popcorn buckets, the Mando and Grogu popcorn buckets, the Skeletor, you're eating good, because I think popcorn buckets have probably replaced most modern day collectibles for a lot of collectors. And that popcorn buckets, they're also toys.
Yep, they really are. Mm-hmm. Big bro, did you see it yet?
No, I'm actually just looking at the Alamo app, and they have a showing tomorrow at 10:30.
Oh wow! Okay.
So I may just jump and do that.
I may go see it. Honestly, I may go see it again after this stream. I liked it. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, they don't have no shows around here for tonight, because if I did, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try, to jump on that.
The Alamo doesn't do early. They don't do early access.
They do, but they weird, because it's just like the big show. The big show is pretty much a big IMAX section.
Right.
You'll probably get it for that evening, But for tomorrow, only thing like for today, I don't see no listings for today whatsoever.
Wow.
So like tomorrow they have the big show open up for 10:30, and then they probably they try to like they got to do a weird thing. They rotate the movies in between that big room.
Yes.
So they're probably going to do it like prime time, like 6 o'clock or whatever, which I am not doing.
Yeah.
I rather just go up into it, because a lot of times I end up going to a movie by myself anyway.
Yeah.
So get up in there, get myself, see the film, enjoy it, up and out of there. Not going through the hustle and bustle and people and
Yeah, I mean that's how I am. I go to movies by myself all the time, so I love it. Movie theater is just my jam. That's what I love.
Crazy. Because it's crazy. When I go to movie with people, my ass go to sleep.
I do too.
If I'm in there by myself, I'm fully in tune with the movie. Depends on what it is. But if I'm in there with a group of people, my ass is gone.
I fell asleep. I remember when The Dark Knight came out. I fell asleep in the theater, and I woke up and I was like, "That really wasn't that good." And my boy was like, "Are you kidding me? What did you see the same movie?"
Sleep.
I was like, I looked like he said, "Man, you look like homeboy from Weekend at Bernie's." Because we had the 3D glasses, and I was just in that show.
He was like, "Nah."
I had to see it again. I was like, "Damn, that was a good movie." He was like, "You think?"
Like, well, I think last time I've been to a group movie, I had Lil Macho had his friends, and he's all Sonic. And with me, with movies like that with kids, my limit is like my patience is very short.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, you goddamn kids getting on my nerves. And I'm sitting up there, it's like people say, "Man, you just being a disgruntled old person." I said, "No, I've been like that forever." I'm like, shit, just too much of that, man. When Goonies came out, it was just like, man, get to the point, get the damn jewels, get out the cave, let's get him popping.
You was like that with Goonies?
Hell yeah, I was.
You was a kid too when Goonies came out.
I was a broke ass kid. I was sitting up there and fuck that 1 hour Willie, get them jewels, get up out of there, get that mortgage paid.
I'm just imagining you yelling at the screen, "Get to the point!
Get to the point!
Get on with it!"
He was like 14. I was 4.
Dude, when that ship came through, and I'm looking at all that motherfucking money gone. Damn! I was sitting there, man. I was hot. I was sitting up there like, man, I've been jumping that water in my drawers to try to get to that close. Get to that money.
And the funny thing was, that was like one of the first movies I really remembered and had. When I go to the movies, honestly, I think that movie set the trend. I mean, I went to see Purple Rain and E.T. and all, and the Never Ending Story, but for some reason, Goonies, maybe it was just the age I was at the time. It was just like, this is movies. I remember feeling real hyped about that movie. I was like, oh, I really like going to the movies.
Dude, when I got into my 20s, I truly appreciated Goonies. When I got into my 20s.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. But younger, at that time, I'm just sitting up there like, come on, man. I grew up in the hood. You dealing with you live in real crises. So you just sitting there looking at it, look at all these kids. They don't know what life is about. And you 14 years old, seeing what you see, and then you looking at this, like, But then when you get older, you have your own adventures. When you get older, like, okay, I can appreciate this. Now, the movie I have hardcore appreciation for with now is Weird Science. The scene that Anthony Michael Hall was drunk in the bar with the brothers telling his story. Looking at that again, that shit is epic. And me and Anthony Michael Hall, when I met him, we had a ball talking just about that. I'm like, dude.
Oh my God. That's right. You did get to meet him and talk to him about
that. Man, how many brothers did you hang out with to do that? Because that was perfect. He said, crazy. Man, broke my heart in two, baby. Man, I look at that again. I just can't help from dying laughing. I'm sitting there like, yeah, this is about right. This is about right here.
That is hilarious.
And it's good to watch this stuff with Lil Macho, because now, like, Lil Macho and the kids now can actually have Goonies type adventures now.
Yeah, they really can.
Yep. I mean, they can to a certain point. But I would say the stresses of growing up and being around bad neighbors, he's not exposed to that. So him and his friends, they have that type of funding connection, and just to hear the stories coming back, him coming from school and some of the stories I hear, I'm like, you know what, that's what's up. There's a rare opportunity that kids can be kids, and you just like, hey, just do you.
Absolutely.
Like I watch your mom with Stranger Things, and I'm like, all right, I'm sit my ass down and watch this. I'm like, okay.
Wait a minute.
No, I have not watched Stranger Things. No, I have not.
So mom is ahead of you.
Yes.
Watching Stranger Things.
Sure.
And she tried to jump in at season 4 because, you know, she met her boyfriend and her new boyfriend and everything. Yeah. She met Vecna, and Vecna was that guy. Anyway, so she was like,
she always got them European dudes. Always.
And he was just like on it. He was like, he knew the assignment. I was like, y'all want to get a room? I mean, what the hell? Like, dude, that's my mom.
Like,
hey, Vecna don't care. All right, Vecna don't care.
Vecna don't care.
Evidently, you don't.
He does not care.
You haven't seen
shit had to be like that with Tom Welling and my mom. I'm like, hey, it's my mom and
I mean, Tom Welling. Anybody's mom, really? Have you seen Tom Welling?
He wrote. I mean, X. He literally wrote "I love you" on a message.
Dude, I got it upstairs. Him and Michael Rose, they had so much fun with Mama Cousins and my mom.
Yep.
Because by them being twins, and they were just freaked out about it, and they just had a genuine ball.
Yeah, they were good.
Remind me to tell you the story of John Glover after the show.
Oh, I gotta hear this.
Yeah, remember to tell you the story of the time I met John Glover at New York Comic Con. Yeah, remind me. I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold you to that. Profi, what's up with you, brother? How you doing, bro?
What's going on, man? Just listening to you guys talking about Goonies and your moms and whatever.
See,
I have no idea what conversation I walked in on, man. So what's going on with you guys?
It's called pre-chatter. Just pre-chatter. Show
pre-chatter.
Show pre-chatter. What's going on with you in the world, bro?
Oh man, just chilling. Still trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to wrap up this weekend. And it should be done. Then after that, get to unpack and finish settling in and get the collection room up and all that fun stuff. And on top of that, moved again, bro. Yep. Yep. So, yeah, moved to a little bit nicer area. It's nice out here, man. And but yeah, it's cool.
Depends on what time what time did you go to check out the place?
What you mean? What time did I go check out the place?
Yeah, I made a mistake and moved to a neighborhood. It was all nice and clean and all this other shit on a Sunday. And I'm like, damn, this is cool and everything. Man, Friday, but that Friday night came around. I'm like, what the hell?
I know, right?
Joker's drunk on the corner. And just like,
nah, so far considering LA out here, man, this place is pretty nice. So I'll take it. I'll take it, man.
That's amazing. I'm glad you love it. Layel, what's up, man? What's up with you, brother? How you doing?
Chilling, bro. Hold on. This thing is chilling, man. I mean, just got done working, so you know. That's all I can say.
Look at this guy we got here. We got Cisco Mafia. He said, taking some photos of MJ now. Risk or fine. Now that I have it in hand, unnecessary drama. We're going to talk
about good to hear. That's so good to hear.
That is great to hear. So that is, I'm glad to hear that because we're definitely going to talk about that. Sorry, I didn't want to skip over you, Layout. What you got going on, brother?
Nothing. Nothing. I just got done working. So
how's the new place, Leo?
Bro, I love it. I have, as you saw, bro, I have that overhaul of like a whole bunch of boxes in the basement. Yeah. So this weekend I have to go get the shelves because I didn't bring them over last weekend. So I have to go get like all my cabinets. I got to break down the garage shelves, just 3 of them. So I got to break those down and pack those up and get them over here. So I think, honestly, a lot of people don't like that, but that's the fun part, bro, is getting those shelves over here, cleaning them up, and then getting things back on the actual shelves piece by piece. So it's going to take some time, but I'm cool with it because even if there's certain things that I have boxed up that I don't want to unpack, I don't have to. You know what I mean? Like I can just sell it off if I need to, or put it away until there's use for it. That's the beauty of it. I can just kind of reimagine my entire display in a new space, fully carpeted. I ain't got to worry about the hard floors or anything like that anymore. So, and my Knicks won, so I'm good. I'm good money.
That's what's up. Did you rebox like
everything?
Yep, I did the same thing, man.
Everything.
Yep, I'm doing the same thing.
I reboxed
body.
Everything,
body.
bro.
Shit.
It was over, literally, bro. It was over 400 figures. Over 400.
Oh my
God. And I reboxed all of them. Like every box. Everything was repackaged. I don't play around with that, bro. Because
how long? How long did it take you, bro?
So when I started repackaging everying, I started
telling y'all he was in Home Depot parking lot getting help.
That's funny. The week before that. So I started on a Friday, and I didn't end until like the following Saturday, which was the Saturday. The following Friday, which was the Friday morning that we had to get everything out. Like we started packing up everything. So it took almost a week, bro. It literally took a week.
Almost a week.
Dude, that's a hustle. You hustled that shit, bro. Damn, 400 figures in a week.
It's funny
in a week,
you say that,
bro.
and I think about
Damn.
remember that scene
grind.
in Leon the Professional where Gary Oldman's yelling "everyone"? That's what's popping in my head when I say that. Everyone.
You know what made it easier, bro? Is because normally when I stack my boxes, I have them organized. So I organize everything from Star Wars is organized in one spot. So what I can do is I can just pick those boxes. I have them labeled, the names and everything. So I pick them, put the figures in. I'm just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Once that's done, I slide it to the next. I'm done. And that's the beauty of having it labeled, faced out, where I can just, pull everything out, put it in, and then I'm good to go. You know what I mean? I don't have to basically worry about, pause too, because I know somebody gonna try to, I don't have to worry about,
Sharks in the water, bro.
Exactly, So then I don't have to basically worry about being unorganized and on the day. So even doing it that way, now I know like if there's a next time, which hopefully is no next time for a very long time, I know how to do it this time. But the way this, like I said, the basement, it has 2 rooms. So one room is where the washer and dryer is and everything else is at. And in the other room is like, it looks like it might have actually been intentionally a spare room. But it is going to be a spare room for like the boxes and my tools and stuff like that. And then the bottom level, just the basement, is just going to be for my display. And I can do it so well because I can put all my old, because I got like new furniture set, but I can put my other furniture set down there and just rock out. You know what I mean? And it'll be good. So, yeah.
Amazing. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, I bet you're glad you didn't throw in those boxes like X was trying to get you to do last night, huh?
Bro, I told you I wasn't throwing. I'm not throwing boxes away. I don't fold under pressure, bro. Yeah. I am not throwing it, Mario. Come on, man. I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, I'm there with you, man.
I have to have everything in those boxes, bro. I'm not doing it. Nope.
Yep.
I'm playing the long game, Mario. So
hey, bro. For me, like, my end goal is to sell everything before I pass away, man. I don't want to leave any of this to my family. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, because that's just a burden. If they don't want anything, that's just a burden for them to sell it. So, and then I got funds to enjoy the last few years of my life, baby. We'll see what happens. Or take care of family.
Exactly.
So that's it. So that's why the box got to stay, X.
I'm gonna have everything melted down and just pour it into my grave. It'll be like a Han Solo and carbonite. Just my records, my
bury X in plastic, right?
Yeah. Like you can't take it with you. Bullshit. Watch me.
Guys, this is going to be a somewhat of a short show tonight. So we do have Rob coming here. Chewy's Bandolier.
Hold up. What time did you start?
7:30 ish.
Oh, okay. I thought you sounded like you just now starting.
Well, we kind of are.
Okay.
When you make time, I'm kind of like the AMC of the streaming community. It's like we start at 7:30, but with music videos and bullshit, and constant reminders to go to the concession stands. The movie doesn't start until like 8 when it was supposed to start at 7:30.
Well, you know what, Jay, I was gonna go see He-Man tonight. I was thinking about it. And because another person on this in this panel probably got a chance to see it earlier, he decided that, okay, are we gonna do an Uncivilized tonight? Just completely ruining plans, bro. I got a chance to see We're gonna do Uncivilized tonight.
Wow. We come to this place to gush over figures. We come to this place. We come to AMC theaters to laugh, to cry. Somehow
you ain't never lie about that.
Like this.
Never lie.
You ain't never lie about that half-hour bullshit, man. That's just the movie starts like at 7.
Seriously,
dude.
I usually, but see, what I do is I'll be like, I told wifey, I was like, yeah, I'm going to the movie. She was like, you going? I think what came out recently? I think it was Michael. I was like, yeah. She was like, I was still, fucking around in the house, and she was like, didn't you say the movie started at 7? I was like, yeah. It's not going to turn. The movie's not going to be on until 7:30, 7:40. And I got there right on time, right when you see the shoes walking on the logo. I was like, oh, there we go. Perfect.
That's just like us Latinos, dude. I mean, we say we're gonna start at 7 o'clock, but we can start till like actually 8 o'clock. So that's normal life, bro.
CB time, baby.
I think like 25 minutes in, I waited like 25 minutes, and right as I opened the door to the cinema, I heard Nicole Kidman, and I'm like, oh shit, I got to get my seat. It's about to start.
Yeah.
Nicole,
when you hear her, it's real.
Thing. Oh no.
When you hear her, it's real. For real.
Nope.
All right, Cisco Mafia, he says the only issue is, he's talking about with the Michael Jackson. We're going to bring that up for a minute. He said the only issue is if you raise the arms high, the shirt will rise up some, exposing the thin arms. But it's all about posing it the right way. Sup, guys? What's up with you, Ant?
Yeah.
And he says, fuck it up, all getting blurred with me now. I don't know.
You getting blurred with him? All his figures.
Yeah. So we're gonna bring this up real quick because everybody was talking about it. It was the thing of the week, as it is always some drama. It was the drama of the week. Yeah. So Michael Jackson was released by Inart this week. Couple of lucky few people got it in hand. I'm just going to say it. I actually have it in hand as well. Reviews coming soon. Yep, I actually have it in hand. Yep, and it wasn't a 10 cent this time. Not a 10 cent this time. I'm not
influencer. I'm telling you.
Did you take it out of the box?
I have not taken it out of the box yet. And we're going to talk about the difference also between influencers, and reading my notes. Influencers and reviewers, are they the same? Is it not? We'll talk about it. We'll discuss. But first, let's bring this up right here. So we got the skinny arm under there. It reminds me of the what was the name of the guy from Ahsoka? Damn it, I forgot. That came out about a year ago. Ray Stevenson's character. He had the little skinny toothpick legs. Remember that?
Balin Skull. This reminds me of that same situation right here. Now, looking at this, from what I'm seeing, I haven't opened mine yet, so I don't know, what to expect. But from what I'm seeing, especially after watching Dean Knight's review, it looks like they did this for articulation. And then when I also was looking at the hands on my Dangerous tour, Michael Jackson, the hands are about the same. So it just really depends on it's really the only reason it's so noticeable is because of the cut of the jacket. And to be quite honest, I mean, I don't know if it just needed to, if the cuffs just need to be pulled down a little bit or what in this particular pose, but it is what it is. Honestly, I've seen Zord do better photography. I know that's a hot take. He is the man. He's a way better. He's a better poser than I ever will be. But I do feel that, I don't know, it just seemed like he was actually trying to get this one out quicker than usual. And that's just my opinion,
But I just want to know what you all think about it. Looking at this right here and the figure in general. Profi, we're gonna start with you. What is your thoughts?
I think the figure, I mean, aside from what everybody's making a big deal with the wrist pegs, I think the figure's fantastic, man. The head sculpt is phenomenal. The fit and finish with the tailoring is on point. The fact that they threw in a jukebox for free after the fact, that's cool. I understand everyone's gripes about. I think the wrist pegs is a minor thing, but I understand everyone's gripes about that. Would seamless arms work? Yeah, of course. But can you imagine if you had pre-posed hands on a seamless arm to try to swap out between the long sleeve shirt underneath and then putting the jacket back on? For me, that just sounds like a little bit more than of a hassle than what I would like. But aside from that, I wish it would have had maybe a crotch stand, because I don't want to have him just in the corner, just posed up with the feet already repositioned in that section where it's supposed to be in the back. What if I wanted him like in different areas with on the base? You know what I mean? Or I know for those of you guys who don't use bases, you guys don't got to worry about that. But I think they did an amazing job with it, man. This is a really, really good iteration, and I dare say iconic version of Mike. Considering a smooth criminal. But again, I just think the whole wrist peg thing is a little bit blown out of proportion, in my opinion. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to getting this in hand also. Hopefully sometime early July. But yeah, man.
I agree with you 100%. I think the figure turned out phenomenal. Probably in some ways even better than the Dangerous tour. And the only reason I'll say that because this is one of Mike's iconic looks. I actually was thinking about passing on this one. I'm glad I didn't, because the more I thought about it, I was like, damn, this reminds me of the Moonwalker video game and all that back in the day, the Sega Genesis. Y'all know, all my gamers out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. So, looking at this look, I was like, I kind of need this look. And then now I got this thing where I want all the iconic looks from Mike from those videos. So that's going to be amazing. Second brother, we're gonna go to you on this. What do you think about? What are your thoughts on this figure? Also, before you do that, Anthony I believe he just sent me some photos that he just took, some quick photos of the figures, so we could see it as he's saying it. So there you go. As Mario was saying, that wonderful sculpt looks amazing. What's your thoughts, brother?
Well, I'm waiting to get mines in hand. Honestly, Risky, I think that's a goof on their end, because how the way the hands look, I'm like, wait a minute. This looked like a manufacturing mistake for sure. I don't think that was planned. Because I'm looking at the proportion of the hands, like you actually cut it where you don't even have half of a palm. So for a company like Inart, for them to have impeccable, like the detail that they have, to make a goof like that is definitely a manufacturer's mistake. Manufacturer's mistake. I cannot see them coming out like, I don't think it was a figure like with Hot Toys, when it came out with the Iron Man and the head sculpt was some craziness, and they had to go and redo the head sculpt and send it out to people that had the imperfections. So I think we're gonna have a situation with this, and if we don't, we should bitch about it. We should.
Yeah. So you're saying that looks like a manufacturing problem?
Yeah, that looked like a manufacturing mistake right there. Because I'm sitting up there like, damn it, whoever put this out in this proportion is like, you got this part of the hand cut completely off, and like, wait a minute, it looks very off. So they're probably seeing it, but even if they turn around and correct it, they really gonna have to come out with some damage control on that one, because then that turns to a QC issue.
Yeah,
and I'm sitting up there like, okay, I got 2 other figures on pre-order for Inart, and I don't want this to spoil well. This is gonna be my first Michael Jackson figure. I love him in Smooth Criminal. This is him, hands down. That imperfection would not sour me from keeping it or whatever. It's just one of those things that we got to put him on notice. Like, hey, I need to fix this.
Now we're looking at one of Anthony's pictures right here. See if I can zoom in on this. Oh, I don't think I can. Are y'all seeing it? I mean, looking at it right here, I mean, I still think it looks pretty good. Hearing what you're saying, bro. I mean, when I first saw it, I thought the same thing. I was like, this looks like a manufacturing thing. Ooh, that looks kind of ooh. But like I said, then I looked at the hands on my other Michael Jackson, and it's kind of like the same cut. Now he has one arm, he has the arm brace on, and it's a seamless arm, because that's the dangerous one I'm talking about. Okay. Now on his left hand is like the more natural hand. He has like the gold shirt that goes over top of it, and you don't see it. You don't see that. Right. You don't see that cut. But because this is a tailored suit, depending on how you pose it, you'll see that. I do think the thinness of that arm, I agree with you to a point. I don't think that should have been. I think that looked like that possibly could have been a factory thing. Now, from what I heard, that was a thing for articulation and posing.
Yeah, somebody just posted that. So
yeah, that's what I heard. So damn it, there it is. Boom, as you said it. Yep, not a manufacturing issue at all. It's 100% by design, maximizing wrist articulation to achieve his poses. Well, there you go. I mean, there you go. Anthony says, check the message I sent you. Drive so you can file. Okay. All right, let me look. You said it sent you a drive, so okay, give me 1 second on that. But with that being said, bro, you said, like you said, you're still not soured on getting this. You still
no, not at all. Not at all.
All right, let me see what he said. Hold on, let me look at that later. Give me 1 second. So we're gonna go to you real quick, Chris. What is your thoughts on this figure? Is this one that are you adding this, Michael, to your collection as well?
No, I'm not going to be doing that. But I will say the one criticism that people were, that they've latched onto with the wrists, if that's the only, thing that people take umbrage with, yes, there's no crotch grabber, but outside of that, if the wrists are the only thing that are quote unquote letting this figure down, then I think Inart has still done the job. I do. Because when, I first started seeing the photos of these wrists and the way it was cut, my first thought was, well, there's got to be a reason for it. And the only reason I could think would be, articulation, which, has been mentioned before, and that he is quite expressive with his hands and his hand movements. It's very, in terms of entertainers, he is incredibly precise with his movements.
Yes.
And the hands are a big part of it. And in order to get those movements, I don't know if there's a trade-off there. I'm trying to think of other ways that you could have done it, where you could have gotten that range of articulation and had something that was a bit more seamless or did a better job of hiding the seams. But as we see here with a lot of the photos, it is, for the most part, how you pose the figure. It's how you pose the figure and how what angles you're choosing. It is still a figure, but it's a damn good looking figure. And everything from the tailoring to the addition, the boxes. I'm a fan of the box. You know me, I get rid of boxes. This is a box that would be criminal to get rid of. So no, I think this turned out great. I think it turned out fantastic. And if the biggest criticism for this are the wrists, there's a reason for the wrists being the way they are. At least I can see there being a valid reason. And maybe in the future they'll find a way to have the we'll have our cake and we'll be able to eat it too, and then we'll have the articulation, but we'll also have that seamless wrist so that it doesn't break the realism.
No, I mean, looking at it right here as Anthony is illustrating, I mean, it covers it very well. It's all about how you pose it to me. I'm looking at the creases in the pants. Everything's falling where it needs to be. So to me, it looks like it could be by design. It does, or it's a happy, or it isn't, and it's a happy accident.
Right. I mean, if it's around for, like, say for instance, I'm not a poser like that. I get my figures, I put them into this. Like, Jay, you the one majority pose the figures when I get them like that. When I saw it, it was just kind of odd. And then what everyone's saying, about the posability, and I'm like, okay, if it's done by, if it's a method to it, okay, I get that, but still, this is a very, very small issue.
Yeah.
Not to turn around, we nitpick on things. When I saw it, it looked kind of odd. I'm like, But now, since people like, hey, it's for the posability and for him, and Michael's very like Chris said, he's very expressive with his hands. So, and that's part of Michael. So, without the posability of his hands and to be able to have the flexibility, it kind of limits the actual full effect that you want to get from the figure. And I get it. And I'm not going to, and then too, I mean, really, who's going to pay attention to the wrist like that?
Right. I mean, but looking at that realism there, those hands look real. I mean, damn, you can see the vein work and all that in it. Damn, that looks good.
Yeah, that jukebox, man. Damn.
That jukebox looks amazing.
When I started and saw that, I was like, damn, that's art within itself right there.
It really is. Let's go ahead and zoom in into the shot. Damn, that's Michael. That's really Michael. Lael, man, your thoughts on this whole thing with the wrist skate and the figure? Your thoughts, man. You're getting this one too, right?
No.
Oh, word.
No, I'm not getting it, bro. Like I'm looking for a particular one, a particular version, and I passed on it. I'm sorry, bro. Like I mean, and again, like I said, I mean, I understand everybody's, everybody's opinion is cool and everything, and that's the thing. It's just like we can agree to disagree, and that's the space that we live in. People have to understand that instead of getting butthurt and running back and telling other people what happened on shows. So again, we can agree to disagree without cloud chasing, and we can have our own minds. I don't like the risk, bro. I just don't. I mean, because my point is, at one point, didn't we get seamless arms with the Joker at one point? And that was the first Joker that we actually got from them. We got seamless, arms, watching clap and stuff like that. We did. Yeah. So my thing is, you could spend the money, a little bit extra money, on creating the different stylized versions of his hands. That way, we don't have to worry about pulling the actual shirt over those wrists, because it's one way or another, depending on how a person poses that figure, it's going to get exposed.
Right.
I'm just sorry. And again, that's my opinion. They might have actually did it intentionally, but it doesn't look aesthetically great, in my opinion. Right. And that's just zooming out. Even if you zoom in, you can still see it. You're seeing it from a certain angle, but I can still see it on that shirt. You know what I mean? So for me, my eye is going to get fixed on that. I'm sorry, just from posing and all that. If you're spending that amount of money, you want at least a bit more. And in my opinion, they dropped the ball in that space. Everything else about this figure is dope. The head sculpt is decent and everything, but the wrist to me is just a ball drop. You know what I mean? They just dropped the ball. And I think they could have gave us like seamless arms or seamless forearms at least, detachable, whatever, if you want to get that, and maybe save this for like other things, whatever. If they, you have options, with that. So yeah, I'm, everything else looks great, and I'm, for everybody else who got it, as long as it feels good, and again, if it suits your standards, that's fine. I'm not taking away from it. To me, I just think there's a missed opportunity, bro.
Yep.
Did he say the wrists were a ball drop? Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
Ball drop, you say? All right.
they dropped the ball,
as you were.
They dropped the ball in that, bro. Like straight up, like it's a fumble. Because I just, again, it's still unsightly to me. Like I can still see it. You know what I mean? Regardless, I can see it no matter how you pose it. So, it is definitely what it is. It happens. And even with a Hot Toys figure, bro, at least they give you a full hand. You know what I mean? It's not cut all the way up. Like it's almost a half, but it looks like a gloved, pigmented hand, bro. Almost. So, I mean, again, like that's just to me. Now, and it's not to take away from anybody else's opinion. It's just to me, I'm good.
Hey, and that's what we about. I mean, everybody has a right to their opinion, and I mean, I get it. I totally get it. What I think they dropped the ball on personally is what Maz is putting right here. It makes a lot of sense. He says he really needed 2 sculpts here. One with the angry face that he does. Yes, that I totally agree with that one. Totally agree. Big bro, what you laughing about?
Shit, you look at the fucking chat. Oh Lord.
Oh my.
Mine's is silly. Man, I just think that again, you know, and it's not to take away from the imperfection that they give us, bro, because they give us a lot of perfection, you know. But in this, I just think that maybe, you know, they kind of cheated the system a little bit. You know what I mean? It could have.
They have been cutting corners a little bit.
Yeah, this is a slight bit, bro.
We were getting rolling eyes for 2 releases, and then they cut back on that. We were getting magnetic bases. I think that was the last Michael Jackson that came out. That was I believe the last magnetic base we had, because they gave him the crotch grabber along with the magnetic base. So it's crazy that they got rid of all that stuff, and that they are cutting corners on. It seems that they're cutting corners with certain things, but I mean, I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know what to expect. But from what I've seen, this thing looks amazing. It looks great.
See, I understand what Anthony's saying. He's like, I'm a little confused. If it's like every other figure we own, problem with that is they would have to make tons of hands, arms, like a lot, since hands are all over the place dancing. But that's what I'm saying. They did it with the Joker, bro. They gave us seamless arms in motion with the Joker. For the jail scene, when he was sitting on the bench and his shirt was rolled up, they showed that they can do that.
They did it also with Joaquin Phoenix Joker too.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Just to your point, but Mike.
Well, I'm just
going
saying,
back to X.
It doesn't have to be every. What I'm saying is just a few of them. You know what I mean? You can give us a few of them to give us, because the thing is, like, sometimes you have people that'll find that one good pose and then they'll stop. They'll be like, I got the pose that I want. I don't want to do anything else. And that would probably be somebody like me. I find that one good pose and then I'm good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
me too.
I'm just saying, bro, like, you know, Zord, I think he did what he could with what was given. You know what I mean? Like, he knew, he had a vision for what he wanted to do. And maybe, you know, it's just, I guess if you futz with it a while, angled a certain way, then it'll be, if it's out of sight, out of mind, it'll work. I'm just saying there's options that they can give us. You know what I mean? That I think will work. So we just gotta see.
Yep. And it says, but the Joker really only has a few hands for the iconic movie posters. I feel like we need 20 arms if they did.
I disagree.
I kind of agree with.
I disagree, bro, because I don't think you need to have that many hands. Like, again, you have options. You give us a few of the seamless forearms. I mean, you know, give us a few of those, especially for options. If they want to get an iconic pose, at least you have a few. We didn't get a lot of them for the Joker. And he has especially Joaquin Phoenix Joker, and he has a lot of movement in that movie. He poses, he does certain things, but we only got a few. Same as for, you know, the Heath Ledger Joker. They're moving. There's constant fluidity and movement. It's like, you know, a poetic tragedy with these particular characters. They move. They do certain things. I'm just saying they don't have to give us multiple hands. They can give us options for people who just want that single solidarity, that single pose. They don't have to move it around. They can just capture that one pose, boom, statuesque, and just leave it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just an option. Yeah. It's an option. I don't think you have to have a whole bunch of them.
I think that's definitely gonna be an option when or if they do the Thriller version. They gotta have the seamless arms for that. That's one's like I think is a must.
Yeah.
No. No, that sounds good. Before we continue with the chat, want to bring this guy up real quick. We got Trees Bandolier Rob in the building. What up with you, brother?
Hey, I made it.
What's up, Rob?
Good to have you here. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. I was listening to your Michael Jackson commentary. If I may add my 2 cents.
Yes, you may.
And I promise I won't say anything controversial. I'm kind of with Lael on this. This isn't the Michael that I want. I think it looks amazing. But I think the hands are weird. I do think it's missing the bottom part of the hands. And I don't know why they cut it there. I don't understand that. Because they're missing it's missing like the meat of the hand here. Like the bottom of the thumb and the lower part of the wrist. I don't know why they decided to do it that way, but I mean, they must have had a reason, I guess. But my thing is I think the sculpt is great. It looks just like him. But I'm holding out. There are 4 that I'm holding out for.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get all 4 of them, but I want either or both, depending. Thriller or Beat It.
Yes.
Yes,
Lord. Yep.
That's going to happen. I'm sure it's going to happen.
Definitely want Billie Jean.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Billie
That's
Jean
what I'm talking about. Yeah.
My ultimate. I want
bro.
that one.
I need it.
Well, you know what I would also really like, but I don't know if they would. I don't know if they could do it or would do it. But I would love to have the off the wall look.
That would be dope too.
And
That
give me
would be
artists in
amazing.
here, please. Please give
Yes,
me artists in fro.
bro.
I want an artist in
Artisan
fro.
Fro.
I want to see them do that. I want
It would be
an
good
artist
if they
in
did.
fro.
Yeah,
I
I would
see
love.
that.
Also, I love the fact that Lael looks like he's joined us through it from an undisclosed location.
Right? That's the way it feels like right now, bro. That's the way it feels like. Straight up.
But no,
It does.
I think the sculpt is on point. Like that.
Yeah,
That's him.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's
I
definitely him.
They
This-
nailed the sculpt.
Honestly, this is better than the last one they put out. From what I'm seeing, this
Mhm.
looks better from the last one they put out. And the last one was, my wife told me, she goes down and looks at that often. Her sister came down, was like,
It was
I
good
love
too.
it. She was like, out of all the figures you have, she was like, the Michael Jackson is amazing. And this is the dangerous one. They haven't even seen this one yet. So
this is the era of Michael Jackson that I was, and again, not to take away from him, but it was the least I was interested in. Like I was not a huge fan. There were a bunch of songs on Bad that I really liked.
Yeah.
But I mean, Thriller is for me.
It's everything, bro.
Yeah.
Thriller is
That's the ultimate album, bro.
I had that
Thriller every
33
day.
and I played it. I broke that record a couple of times because of playing it so much.
Okay.
Like it scratched, it just got damaged. I loved that album.
Yeah.
And the second they do anything from that album, like a Thriller Michael or a Beat It Michael, or most of all a Billie Jean Michael, I'm all in.
Bro, if they do the Billie Jean, and here's the thing, bro, they can do it
Light
for
up,
the Billie
light up
Jean.
floor.
Light up the floor, right? And you don't even have to move. You can just have it light up and just light up in different pockets. Have a mode where you can switch it. It just lights up in different places, bro.
And
That
it's
would be
so
awesome.
iconic that you don't even have to do anything. You'll look at that piece and you will look at it and you'll hear it and you'll see it in your mind. You'll know exactly what it is. It'll instantly start playing.
If somebody comes out with a different body, with the fucking blood on the dance floor, that's it. Because Mike was the full pimp mode in that.
He was. He damn sure was. He damn sure was.
Bro, he was even the pimp mode in the way you make me feel, bro.
I would love to see a Remember the Time.
I don't know.
I would like to.
That would be crazy.
That would be
the
crazy.
Egyptian that would be dope.
And give us an Eddie Murphy with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jetta Patrol, what's up, Jetta? He says this MJ is pretty fantastic. I'll take a 2-pack from the Scream music video.
Yeah.
That's with
Yeah.
Janet. That's dope.
Actually, that's a great idea.
That's dope.
Janet. Oh yeah.
I would love that.
And do them in black and white.
Saying that, because then you gotta get the man. You gotta get.
Ooh, and doing it in black and white.
Fletcher,
that
you
would be cool.
Principal Janet. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the likeness. Oh yeah, yeah. You would. Oh yeah, the likeness rights would be ridiculous. Oh my god.
Oh, she would. Yeah, that would be expensive.
Very.
Yeah.
That would
I keep
look
telling
amazing.
people we talking about the Michael movie. We're not too far from her own biopic movie. I see that happening. Probably after part 2 of Michael. I see them doing it.
I see it coming as an add-on to part 2 of Michael.
To part 2. Yeah.
Mm.
It'd be a perfect branch off. It would be a
or
perfect
100%.
It was weird not seeing LaToya, not seeing her there with the family. That was weird to me. It was like,
I get it, but it was weird. But I do understand why.
what's up, Mark Lee? What's up with you?
Yeah.
Sorry, Chad. I didn't usually go. Usually we go through the chat. Hey, what's up, everybody? But we just, we try to fire on all cylinders tonight. But I love you guys. I love you all. Yeah, man. These are some amazing picks. Anthony is working on his review right now as we speak. But this looks good, man. This really does.
I'm thrilled for everybody that got this because they're going to be very happy. But the hands are weird. But other than that, it's amazing.
I mean, y'all still think the hands are weird? I
mean, like you said, if you've got the sleeves down, it depends how. Like it's been said already, it depends how you pose him. If you've posed him in such a way that you don't see those seams, it looks fantastic.
Yeah,
it's the minute the seams are revealed that you it takes you out of the illusion a little bit. At least it does for me.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, just going back to Zord right here. Like when you see this right here, this is what I'm saying. Look, I don't want nobody being like, oh, you ragging on Zord. Zord is the man. Everybody knows I love Patrick. That's my dude. That is my dude. Stole still a lot of my poses from him in my personal collection. I ain't even gonna lie. He is the man. But for this one, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I just think that he could have came better with these. I'm sorry. Sorry, Zord. Don't be mad at me, please. But
maybe
that looks bad. That does look bad, right? I mean, it does. I get why people were kind of like,
it looks kind of ragdolly.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can see those wrist pegs so clearly.
Yeah.
And
here's the thing. It's so the rest of the figure is so good. So your eyes just drawn to that because it's like, what the hell is that? Because the rest of the figure looks that damn good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Love the shirt. That blue shirt.
Yeah, I mean, Zord would have. Maybe he did try to pull down his sleeves, and it just didn't for the pose that he was looking for.
I think with the bending the elbows, that you can't get the sleeves lower.
Yeah, possibly. You know what I mean? It could. It depends on how long they made the shirt.
Yeah.
The shirt sleeves. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just, if this is why I say, bro, when poses like this, if you had the seamless hands, bro, and just it would take it to a totally different level. But even if you don't do seamless hands, make that shirt a little bit longer.
Or just don't cut the hands so short.
Yeah, bro.
Like that. I don't understand why it's cut like that. That's the one major thing that I see. But otherwise, this is a banger of a figure. Like aside from that, I think it looks great.
Showing a little bit of Dean Knight's video right here. Did a wonderful video. Look at that. Damn, that's Michael.
Yeah, that's him.
That's Michael.
That's him.
Michael.
Yep.
That is Michael.
They did a great job.
Oh, does this eyes? I mean, is it purrs? You can move them.
Yeah, they have the movable eyes. It just doesn't. They're just not the magnetic eyes. Look at that shit right there.
The hat looks amazing on him.
And I'm hearing that it's actually it's plastic, but it's what is it called when they have it not felt? What is it called when they like the cats Yost are doing with the
flocked.
Flocked. Thank
Flocked.
you. Yeah, the hat is flocked.
It looks. I didn't think it was plastic. I thought it was like a felt material. It looks so good.
No. Thank you. Yep, flocked. Thank you, guys.
That's him.
Yes.
It's blurry, but it's him. Look at that.
Austin, what up with you, Austin? I gotta hit you back, Austin. I'm so sorry. I meant to call you today. I was stuck in traffic talking to wifey. I got you, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up about that 3D print back computer. Yeah, I got you. Oh,
I'd like to also point out everything that's in the background there.
that looks great. And that's just the inside of the box. Look at that. Look at.
That's the inside of the box?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. And
That's
it comes
amazing.
with the jukebox, right?
Yep,
That's amazing.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, like depends how you pose them. You can pose this in such a way where you would not see a flaw at all.
That looks so good. That looks amazing. Amazing. Let me go 6815 said D Nice said bending elbows doesn't interfere with it. Just pull the damn sleeves down.
There.
It looks good, man. I'm excited. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm completely excited for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for that. That looks pimp. I was gonna pass on this one. So, but yeah, decision.
I did. It's not it's Michael, but it's not the version I want.
It's not the version you want, and I get that because they gonna keep rolling with these. I mean, you're gonna have a collection of Michaels. You know,
I can't wait to see what they come up with more. Like I'm so excited to
Bro,
see.
if they give us a 2-pack of Thriller, him,
And the girl,
bro, they can give us a 3-pack, bro.
they can give us the Wolfman.
I'm
They can give him as the
praying
werewolf.
they give us that with the Wolfman.
If they give us,
3-pack.
that's what I'm saying. Or they can give us if they don't give us a 3-pack and they just give us the Wolfman, you know, the arms and the head or whatever.
And the varsity jacket.
Yeah, the varsity jacket, bro. Like, yeah, man. Like, I think that would yeah. That's Thriller and Billie Jean, bro. Those are the two things that I want so bad, bro. And I'm hoping that they do it, especially with the movie. Yeah, come on, man. Like, make it happen, bro.
I had a Beat It jacket when I was I don't know how old I was. I guess I was 13.
I still have a Beat It jacket and a Thriller jacket, bro.
Do you really?
Yeah, I just can't fit it, but I still have it.
I don't know what happened to mine. I lost it a long, maybe in a move or something. But I had the Beat It jacket. I begged my parents to buy it for me.
Shoot,
They got me the cheap.
second brother had one too.
They got me the cheap version. They had two versions. They had the one that had it was just like it was a hard plastic shoulder thing, and then they had the one that actually had the chain.
Yeah.
My parents didn't get me the one with the chain. It was too expensive.
Bro, can you imagine what Inart can do with a zombie mic, bro?
Oh my god,
That's what I'm thinking about.
That would go in my Halloween collection.
That's the one that I think Press X would get since he's so morbid.
How do we come to this conclusion?
There's more, bro.
Morbid? What?
Yeah.
I find, you know, more. No, I'm not morbid.
Speaking of morbid,
We're all black. You're a vampire, bro. You know black.
Yeah,
Chris,
but I'm not
have you heard
morbid.
Chris, have you
Pedro
heard
Lopez
of the,
said he was a werecat.
a werecat? Well,
He's a werecat.
yeah, I guess he was.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess he was.
Voodoo werecat Mike.
There's a documentary series called In Search of Darkness. Chris, are you familiar with it?
Oh yes.
Did you see the new one that's on for pre-order now?
No. What is
In Search of Darkness 70s.
Oh, okay.
I ordered it. I'm gonna have my name on it too.
That's a really good documentary series.
It's so good.
Oh, damn. The glowing eyes.
Sorry, not to distract, but I figured.
Nah, this was good.
But yes, In Search of Darkness is great. If y'all haven't seen it, there is some streaming now on Shudder. If you don't have Shudder, go and Shudder's amazing because it's just all horror streaming.
The 80s ones are amazing.
I was gonna say, you watch each, decade and whatnot, and you realize where it kind of fell off. You're like, oh yeah, no.
Yeah, it fell off in the late 90s.
Yeah, it really did. But, I would definitely get a Thriller Michael Jackson. I got one for my ex, actually.
Okay, now staying with controversies. The other controversy this week. Oh,
I'm so
we're back
upset.
with we're back with this.
Chewy,
When it
how
comes
do you
to
feel about
me, I got it. I'm just saying, we're going, bro. My bad.
I told you, Layel. I told you. I was like, bro,
You got
a
it.
grill. I
And
told
yours
you
is
that. I was
worth
like,
$10,000 now.
Yep. So what we're talking about,
Chewy,
ladies and
how's
gentlemen,
your,
everybody.
yeah.
So anybody that doesn't know this figure, if you got it from Sideshow, if you haven't already, I would suggest you check your emails because you probably got an email saying that this has been canceled indefinitely, and your money will be refunded within 5 to 7 business days, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, Lord giveth, Lord taketh awayeth. You should have, if you wanted it. This was the time to hit up That was the time to hit up Toys Assemble and Tim Cent and all them, because if you try to get it now, this thing is probably going for $600-$700. So, and we talk about things being weird because she's a 14-year-old girl or whatever, or they enhance the boobs or whatever. It's even weirder now because now you're gonna have people selling this thing off for a bunch of money, and then it's selling a half-naked 13-year-old girl is a whole nother thing. So that's a whole nother conversation. But I mean,
I don't know why people was tripping about this so much. Shit, you go to your average high school, that's every day.
Yeah,
That's what I've been saying since the very beginning, bro.
Hey, what the fuck? But I think, but then
$1,500. What the?
Oh
Jesus.
my God.
Yeah.
$1,500.
Yeah.
Chris, we're gonna start with you. What do you think about this?
I think we're a lot of silly people in a silly hobby. No,
No lies told.
oh dear. I mean, just the number of people who are, I don't know, you can't cancel a doll and people are rightly upset because all the controversy around this was so unnecessary.
Yes,
it was so unnecessary. And I mean, I hear what Second Brother was saying about, if you go and see how kids are dressing, the youths are dressing these days, but then it might be a different story if you then take an image of one of those youths and then, try to sell it as a figure.
You do this. Yeah, it gets.
Yeah, so then it becomes a different thing. And
yeah,
the thing
if they got some weird fetish or a tick or some shit like that, just don't say nothing. Just leave it alone.
Well, honestly,
projecting going on.
Well, those people aren't saying anything, to be absolutely honest. Those people, I have a feeling those people are probably, quite content.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably not saying much. They're probably, it's the people that have no interest in probably buying this figure, the ones that are probably the most outspoken about this figure. I mean, everyone's going to give their opinion. It's the internet. I'm giving my opinion right now. But the thing that really gets in my craw, so to speak,
it really grinds my gears.
How long it took for Sideshow to cancel these.
Right.
It's like, did you just now realize after you pulled it from your website, how many days, weeks later, did you just now realize that you can't sell these?
Right.
Well, they were just waiting for other pre-orders to come in. So they're like, okay, we got enough money to pad this account for all these people. Money we got to get back.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And that sucks too, because you have people sitting around and then they're gonna make you wait. It should have been an instant, like, here's your money back.
Here's your money back.
Yeah, it shouldn't be, we're gonna wait 7 business days. Don't sit on my money and play with my damn money. If you're gonna sit on my money, you might as well send the damn figure. That is some bullshit.
But yeah, they knew they couldn't get this figure out the door. Did they just now find out, or were they trying to salvage the situation and go, hey, can we still get this out the door? Or did they know early on, hey, this just ain't happening, pump the brakes, pull it, scrub it from the internet. And now they're just now getting to people and saying, hey, you thought you had this figure. You thought your pre-order was safe.
Yeah.
That's not correct.
Anthony,
that's not right.
Anthony got it. I heard that too.
Yeah, Anthony. Someone. And this is true because I heard the same thing. Says someone I know who is in the biz told me that her parents, Ariana Greenblatt, who portrays Ahsoka, were threatening to sue Disney. They did not like this at all. I trust the source. I've heard that too, and I heard that from a different source.
So that means for everybody out there selling their figure, you may get a cease and desist.
That is true. That's highly possible. No bullshit. That's highly possible.
So those sales for the figure maybe.
Yeah.
And the idea that the right hand didn't know what the left hand was doing in this case, when yesterday I'm like, the right hand probably didn't know what the left hand was doing. I don't think everybody was on board with this.
I was talking to when I got the email that said I was getting my NRD back and that it was done. I was talking to my wife about it, and she was even saying, "Well, wouldn't they have all signed off on this? It's her likeness." And I said they sign off on the head sculpt. They may not have known what they were going to do with the body.
Right.
So. But that said, I wonder if it would be a thing where they might revisit this, but change the body. Because I think this body is the same one from the other young Ahsoka, where she's wearing that full from the Ahsoka show. You know, the full red thing.
It is, but they made the boobs bigger.
Yeah,
which is like, exactly. What the hell? Like,
that's the thing. So I'm wondering, would they revisit this with a more accurate? With a new, do a new body with a more accurate to the movie, to the animated, where in the animated, I mean, she might as well be a boy in the animated. I mean, that's just what it is. If they were to do that, would it be such a big deal? I bet you it wouldn't.
It's just how many years would it take for them to come back around to this?
I think the damage is already done.
I think so too, yeah.
I think the damage is already done, and I think
they wanted that little rod of the hut.
Yeah, honestly, let me tell you how I feel about it.
I was gonna say 3D printers out there. We need Radas.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that this one majorly is on Hot Toys and not collectors. We did what collectors do. We talked about it. We discussed. We went to war with each other about it because that's what we do. But this really wasn't on because think about it like this. I believe it's the intent. And most people that wanted this, they wanted it because it was Ahsoka's first appearance. They wanted it because they're a Star Wars fan, or they wanted it because it was exclusive or whatever. Whatever their reason was. I don't put this on the collectors. I put this on Hot Toys. Hot Toys should have known that this was a problem before. This was a problem when the animated movie came out, and they went back in and retconned her look. So this particular outfit already had problems. So Hot Toys going in and we say, hey, we're going to throw this out here under the table. We're going to do a short run about it. It's going to adult collectors anyway, so nobody's going to pay this no attention. And we did. They got caught. They got caught with their hand in the cookie jar. And I'm playing that on Hot Toys.
No, I look at it as them doing a cash grab, and it backfired severely.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
It backfired severely. But what it does now, it puts a different spin on licensing likenesses now. Because now these people are like, oh, you want my likeness? I'm going to license the entire body, which means you cannot modify or do whatever. So that may set a new trend for that.
And Disney may have approved it, but once again, it's that
language in them contracts.
It's the language in those contracts.
Legalese.
Yep.
I mean, the thing is, I had this pre-ordered and I wanted it because I had a whole display thing in my mind. I had it all set up in my head for the evolution of Ahsoka. That's what I was going to do.
I know it's on Disney.
And now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to do that. But you know what? At the end of the day, her parents weren't happy, if that's true, if that's the case. And, you got to respect their feelings about it. And that's fine. That's just how it is. And everybody who did get one, congratulations.
Yeah, you're sitting on a real grail.
It went from, what was it, 2,500 pieces to maybe, 500 now? If that?
Yeah.
I don't even know how many went out.
I think it was 500. I think the official number was 500.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a certified grail at this point.
It's a real grail, yeah.
Layel, you have this in hand. You showed pictures of it, and it looks, from what I've seen, it looked amazing. It looked amazing. And so what are your thoughts on now, shutting this down, about time? What do you think?
I mean, if it's her parents who shut it down because of their, dislike or whatever, then that's completely fine. I mean, that's understandable. It's your daughter. You don't want her to be seen a certain way. So of course that's the move you make. And maybe, like you said, the likeness was signed off, but they didn't know that this was, and maybe, and again, I don't even blame Howard. Howard was only doing what, again, his love for Star Wars, and this is a live action version of that. We only got but so many different versions of Ahsoka, and he did this. But the thing is, just like Mr. Toxic Viper said, Disney okayed it.
Right.
They had to okay that. They okayed the simple fact that this went into production.
Right.
It was a prototype, and then there was a production run, and they went out. And people actually have these in hand at this very moment. So Disney approved that. This doesn't fall on Hot Toys or Sideshow or whatever. It falls on them for approving it because they shouldn't have. Exactly. They licensed it. They approved it. They said, put it out there. It's money. It's coming after May the 5th. You know what I mean? And Revenge, you know what I mean? It's coming right after that. Let's put it out there and whatever. So they did it. And the problem is a few of them slipped right through the cracks and they're out there. So this, even though they're trying to play like it doesn't exist, it does.
It's out there.
It's selling. I have it. I'm never going to sell it. I have the cape on mine so she's not exposed, and I have it draped the right way, and it looks good. I don't have Rada the Hutt on her back at all.
God
I don't. It is what it is. Look at this.
3,000. Hold on. And one is in cart.
Yeah, bro.
That's insane.
$1,000. Then there's one.
If you're going to spend that much money on this, you're only spending that if you're only spending that much money if you think you're going to resell it for more.
Wow.
I guarantee you the person who's spending $3,000.
The thing is, some people want just an item like this. They want a controversy item like this. Some people just want. I bet this is Gideon.
Tell people you can't have it.
I bet this is Gideon that has it in cart right now. I'm just playing.
I know, right? And then it'll just turn around and sell it again.
$1,000, bro. Wow. Okay.
Well, suddenly reconsidering.
In cart, and it's in cart. Damn
That's
it.
insane.
But you know what? As much as I flip and I resell and stuff like that, the fact that it's rumored and something telling me that it's true that her parents did not like this. Yeah. That makes me feel kind of. I wouldn't. It's already. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that.
Yeah, I couldn't, because then it's a whole nother thing of grossness, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say.
I was gonna make a video about mine, and I just decided at the end.
Plot twist, love it.
No, you know who's listening? No, it's Sean's listening. Spice Run is listening.
I was gonna make a video, and then I just decided I'm not. I know it's gonna be talked about enough. I'm not gonna add to it. I'm disappointed, but it is what it is.
No, I don't think this is gonna stop them from making the young Anakin figure. The young Anakin figure, as long as Jake Lloyd signs off on that, then that's a fully clothed figure. And if anyone takes issue with that figure, then the conversation has just gotten away. I mean, the conversation may have already gotten away. It's
ridiculous at that point.
I do think a young Anakin Skywalker is on the way hopefully with a pod racer, because I think that would be amazing. And I think it would sell great as long as Jake Lloyd is on board. I don't see any issues with it. He's on front of the damn poster.
Yeah,
right. But then again, Slave Leia is on the front of the Return of the Jedi poster.
I think we're gonna get a Slave Leia at some point.
She was a full-grown adult.
She's an adult.
Yeah, she's a full-grown woman. She's yes.
Clinton Martin has a good point here about Ariana Greenblatt. Like, she was 15. Whoever her agent is should have read the fine print. They signed off on the likeness rights, but after that, what's done with it that's not. They don't need to sign that. That's the thing. They signed off on her face so it looks like her. Beyond that, Disney or whoever Hot Toys can design a figure, and Disney has to be the last line of defense on what they're going to release.
And they signed off on it, bro.
It would have been Disney that's on the hook for this if that's the case.
Yep.
Because they signed off on her likeness.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're going to sign off on her likeness, then it makes more sense for them to make an accurate body type.
Okay, Anthony. Well, that's not how likenesses work. I'm gonna send you a link, and you can jump on here and you can school us, brother. School us.
Get in here, Anthony.
Yeah. I actually gotta make good on that. Hold on. But
I'm just sad because I actually really did want this figure. I had a whole plan, and now it's no good. But
yeah, I mean,
but I get it. I do understand. So that's.
I mean, it sucks because. There's, like I said, I believe the intent. Now, will it be some, creepy guys out there? I've seen some creepy comments. I've seen like, I've seen some creepy and I think those are people just honestly, maybe I'm just naive, but I think those are people that are just clout chasing and just looking to say something provocative. I don't really think they're.
I've seen creepy comments by people who were complaining about it, but then they give themselves away. I've seen that too. And I'm no names, but I've seen that, and it's a little disturbing.
If into the comments you go, only pain will you find.
Exactly.
A hive of scum and villainy in the comments section.
Said if you're employed, you have a potential figure being made from various manufacturers. Only super A-list celebrities do look at do okay fine sending it. He's a fine send. Okay, yeah, I read the whole thing. Yeah, I just said it to him. He's coming. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I'll just say that especially for the people. I feel bad for the people that actually wanted it and that put that money out there, and this ended up happening like this. It sucks. Hey, we got Cisco Mafia in the building. What's up with you, brother?
What up, dude? I literally just got food, and you're like, "Come on now."
You kept chiming in. I was like, "You might as well school us." School us. Yeah.
He's like, "Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's everything. I'm gonna finish my mouth."
That's funny,
man. You sound like you got a mouthful of pig feet and pork and beans.
I grabbed some Thai food, man. But anyway, what's cracking?
What up with you?
Nothing.
So your thoughts on this whole debacle?
I mean, I've said it a million times, man. I got nothing to say. No, it's whatever, dude. Like, I mean, part of it is, well, now that I know, dude, I trust the person I talk to who's over there. If you know. But anyway, like,
yeah.
Outside of that, which is a reasonable request, but outside of that, like, if that wasn't the issue, then it's like, cool, man, sell it. Who cares? If somebody wants it, they want it. My whole thing was I didn't want it. It's just not my cup of tea. But because of what I was told, I get it, right? So now this thing's like a super chase figure for people who really want it. But yeah, dude, but what I was telling you though is exactly that, bro. Like, they're hired, like, they're actors. They don't really have a likeness thing, dude, unless they are an A-list celebrity. Like someone who's like superstar. Yeah, superstar guys will have to get approvals, like, directly.
Yeah.
They're involved. Oh, I don't like this hairstyle. I don't like that expression. I don't
like
Jack
Nicholson's like that.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, even someone like Pedro.
Right.
Dude. You know what I mean? You know?
Well, he's a legitimate superstar. He's in everything.
Yeah, he sure is.
I know. I just opened my kitchen cabinet. He was inside of it.
Right, dude? So, like,
my God, crap.
A lot of actors don't even know. Like, you have no idea how many times I've talked to actors that are either Star Trek or Marvel areas that I've met, but particularly Star Trek because I'm at the conventions all the time. And a lot of actors are like, "Oh shit, I didn't know you made a figure." You know what I mean? They're like, and then in your head, you're like, "What do you mean you don't know?" You know what I mean? They don't. they don't know. It's kind of like a packaged thing, right? You're employed with that company or whatever.
You sign a contract.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think what happened was they did it kind of like what you guys were saying, kind of like what Leo was saying. You know, maybe it was, you know, Star Wars week, Star Wars month, shit. And they just wanted to do some kind of exclusive. And so they kind of harkened back to that original outfit. And they're like, well, fuck it. We already have the head sculpt. We're not really making animated versions of figures, right? Because it kind of, you know, mixes, you know, gets all mixed up with the real ones. And so they're like, let's just use her.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what happened, you know. So I don't think there was any, you know, there wasn't any kind of sneaky thing going on with Hot Toys or anything like that. Everything looked like by the books, you know.
Do you think it was the internet blow up that alerted the parents?
I really don't think so.
No.
I'm sure somebody, because you got to think, like, you're an actress, you have friends. I'm sure somebody out there who's a friend of you or relative or somebody's like, oh, look, your figure. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, true.
He was like, what the fuck?
like that's pretty quick. We never really have any effect on shit like that. You know, that's like when people are like, oh, the fans are the reason, you know, this show's not, you know, or show's canceled or blah, 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 or whatever. No. You know what I mean? It really comes down to the companies and whatever happens. But
it always comes down to money.
Yeah, it's all money, dude. It's all money. And but in this case, it's still all money because if they're threatening to sue, they're like, oh, no, we're not doing that. And I don't
they
know
would lose whatever profits they would have made if they'd got a successful lawsuit against them.
Oh yeah, dude, totally. And I don't know if they went to side. I'm guessing they went to Sideshow.
Damn, road is 210.
You know, yeah, I'm guessing they went to Sideshow because they're not going to contact China.
Yeah,
right.
You know?
Yeah, well, they would never. You ever tried to email Hot Toys? You're never going to hear
It just
from
goes
them.
somewhere out in outer space.
Yep, I know.
It's gone. Like, yeah,
It's just
so
nebulous. It's gone.
I'm sure their legal department reached out to Hot Toys since they're the U.S. distributor, and then Hot Toy or Sideshow, and Sideshow relays back to Hot Toys, and you know, there we go. So, kind of a bummer. What's the sold listings at? Can you click on?
Yeah, the sold. I'm curious.
Yeah,
to
let's
what
see
it's
that.
actually selling for. Like,
Yeah,
people can ask for $1 million. Like,
right.
What's it actually selling for?
That's a
Yeah,
good
that's what
question.
I'm not
Let's
sure
go
of.
and check that out. Let's check that out. Sold items and buy now auctions. We'll see. Boom.
I hope I'm not going to be so depressed. Oh my god!
Sold for $1,000.
$1,000.
Hey Chewy, do you got $1,000?
$700.
I don't want it that much.
Whoa! 1,500.
Whoa!
1,500.
Oh my
And that was
God.
on June.
That's the biggest one.
Or best offer, but did it say best offer accepted? Or
That's what it sold for, wasn't it?
That's what it sold for. 15.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And eBay math, he only got maybe after taxes and fees and all that shit, he probably only got like 1250, something like that.
Oh, he lost a few hundred on that. For
Oh,
sure.
of course, yeah. The higher you go,
Damn.
the more they take. Oh yeah, they fucked.
That's
I mean,
Even with that said, bro, I just don't.
they
I
get
have
the
no
Vaseline going.
reason to get rid of it.
I'm so jealous of Lael that you can actually do what I wanted to do now. You can actually do the.
I wanted her with Plo Koon. I wanted her with the Wolf Pack, and that's exactly how I posed her up. And
Thank you,
it
Ben
looked
Thomas.
amazing, bro. Like I really love the figure. Aside from the drama, I have a piece of history, you know, in my collection. So, you know, it is what it is, bro. Like, you know, this is why we collect. We get the things that we love. We get the things that we basically accentuate, and we can have it next to like other pieces. You know what I mean? I got, you know, I got, let me see, this is 1, 2. Yeah, I got 2 press X's with 1 on the way. So, you know what I mean? Like,
This is, you know what's funny to me? And I'm gonna say it. Layout rarely. I mean, rarely. Maybe
That's what I was about to
maybe
ask
a little bit in the Toys Wonderland days, but you rarely buy anything from overseas. You got this figure quick as shit. I was like, he got it.
Quick,
It was like you went to a crystal ball. Somebody told you, they was like, hey, buy that figure. You was like, huh?
Bro,
Where did you get it? Where did you get it from?
What'd you say?
Where did you get it from?
I got it from Toys Assemble, bro.
Toys Assemble? Oh,
Good
Yeah,
place too.
I got it from Toys Assemble, and I got it for a really decent price. I got it for retail.
They was selling it practically for retail.
Yeah, it was like a little bit less than retail, and I got it. And I just because I knew I wanted it. Like I wanted to get that figure. And I don't know what it was that had me thinking that, okay, low stock, there's not going to be a good chance to get it. You know what I mean? And it hadn't released yet. Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and just get it because I wanted it in the collection and it was a decent run. So I was like, all right, I'll get it. I got it.
I just figured that Sideshow would still honor the orders that they had. And apparent from what I heard is that the orders that were filled that are on their way here have been told when the boat gets here, either send them back or destroy it.
It's illegal. That's what I'm saying. Like, trust me, I'm not like. There's somebody I know who's now working at Disney, who's now working on some stuff.
Yeah,
that's what I was told.
Oh God,
I'm not just saying that. So
no, I believe it.
I think it makes sense.
I heard the same thing. It's just so bad. I'm just disappointed, but you know what? Again, it is what it is.
You can't even find it overseas. You can't. Even
not anymore. Oh God, no, it's gone.
It's gone.
Dude, they did. What was the number? 300, 500?
You mean at the beginning?
Yeah.
I think it wasn't at 2,500 originally.
No, like the immediate release.
Oh.
They did like
300.
Was it 300? Okay.
Yeah. That's it now, I think.
I was talking to a friend of mine in Hong Kong, and they said that only about 100 and something of them got out before they pulled them from the store.
Oh my God.
So like, there's really not many of them.
So not only is it
that
just,
is literally
controversy, it's controversy with it. It's not that many of them to go around. Yep. So you seeing people paying 25, and dude went up. Wait a minute, this one actually went up. Because I was just looking at this one. He must be watching the show. He was like,
you know what? One I really liked the.
Is it named Canceled Grail? Is that what he called it?
Canceled Grail.
Canceled Grail USA. Damn.
Over Cherry Blossom Stormtrooper, you've been supplanted by Canceled Grail.
This guy knew the assignment. And that's all I'm gonna say. He made sure he laid it on thing. Canceled Grail USA.
I still love the other Clone Wars Ahsoka that we got a few years ago in the blue that from the last season.
You know what? Honestly, that's the one they should have done.
Yes,
that's the one that they should have done. They should have gave us that one.
Yeah, I honestly still need to get this one. I actually still want this one.
This one's amazing,
I have this
bro.
one.
Yeah,
this
I need
one's
to get
coming.
this one.
I don't have it yet, but it's on its.
It's amazing, bro.
Yeah, I'll probably go grab it this
weekend.
weekend,
bro.
Yeah, because this is at my comic shop. I just been,
My guess is it's just a guess. I don't know it's just a guess. But I think they're gonna try to redo this and try to make a new animated sculpt and not lose all this stuff.
Like flatten her out a bit.
And maybe flatten her out a little bit, yeah.
And that's the thing. It's a hard plastic cover.
Yeah,
so
they'd have to redo the
that you can take off.
Yeah,
like it's so all the perverts.
That's right. People try.
Don't do
that.
People actually try. Jesus Christ,
that's crazy.
I give people too much credit. They actually.
I don't give all believe.
I'm sure it's no nipples underneath. I'm sure.
People were. I guarantee you, people were probably trying to take that top off.
Jesus Christ! Like
that's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. Well, we know one person that
puts pubic hair on figures. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know one person.
Oh, we do.
What?
It's the perfect. It's the actual.
Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
And I know this person because I've been around a while.
He came to your house.
Oh, bitch! Come on, brother.
God, this is some Buffalo Bill bullshit, isn't it?
I guess.
Okay. Let's just move on from that.
I'm gonna pour myself another drink.
Yeah. Let's just move on from that.
Damn it.
Enough.
But no, I honestly
That's
they should have gave us the Clone Wars version.
Yeah,
because she was in that version and on the show. She did. Yep. We did see her in the season 7 blue outfit. Like they should have did that one. It would have
been fucking cool. Actually, that would have been amazing.
I love that blue outfit. I think that's an amazing look, and I really like the red one that they've done from the show. I like that one a lot. But I think it's just, people like, for me, and I'm sorry, Jay, not to keep this going. I just
this is the last segment of the night, so
okay. For me, it's
the fuck it is.
No, it is.
I'm a completionist. I've always been a completionist, and I've always liked to have every iteration of something, or if I'm going to build a setup, like for instance the Jedi Council, like I want to have all of them. Whatever ones they make, I'm going to get. Yeah. But this was the same thing for me. I wanted to have the evolution of Ahsoka, and now it's just going to fall short just a little bit. But that's okay, because I understand if it's true about what her parents were upset, then that's fine. That's okay. But it's just gonna,
But it kills me how like these things just snowball, because now it's like,
Oh, 100%.
It's already a controversy of her not wanting it out there. They canceled it, and now you got jokers out here selling it for $3,000, and it just makes it worse. It's like, now what are we doing?
You know what? It's not exactly the same thing, but it reminds me of like whenever like there's an actress who did some movie when they were younger and they were naked in it, and then there's they don't want it out there, but it's on the internet. It's the internet is forever. And the same thing is once these figures are produced and they're sent out, there are people out there who have them, whether you like it or not. There are people who have them. And,
it just has to suck too, because she's a young actress. She's been in a lot of great projects. She's 18 now. She's becoming into her own womanhood and all that stuff. And then you have this out there. I guess it's like it's nothing that she did. You know what I mean? But it is one of these things that's just kind of like, what the hell?
Yeah. This is just basic supply and demand, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would bet that her parents are more upset about it than she is.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I totally understand that, because if I were her dad, it would probably upset me a little bit too.
If I was her dad, I would be. If I wasn't, like, I just think about like if this was Bella, I'd be fucking pissed. Yeah, regardless.
Absolutely.
So I can totally understand.
I can empathize with their position on this 100%. But that said, this is now ruining my collection.
No. Now, if you have $2,500, Chewy.
Yeah, well, no, that's not happening. No. I'm not doing that bad. I don't use that much.
I don't think. And this is the fool that bought Anakin for $1,000 last year. I don't think any figures is worth $2,500.
No, absolutely.
I don't. No 1/6 scale figure is worth $2,500.
Well, you know what? Anything is worth anything if someone's willing to pay it.
True.
And that's what this is.
That's the truth.
That's what this has become.
That's the truth. That is nothing but the truth. Anything is worth anything if somebody basically wants to buy it and put their money on it. And obviously, the person who paid almost, what did they pay, Jay? Like somebody bought it for like $1,500 or something like that.
Let's go over to the videotape.
God damn, bro! Like $1,500.
$1,500 on June 2nd.
Yeah.
June 2nd. So just the other day.
Yep.
Damn. The power of controversy, bro.
Yeah. 100%. That's exactly what it is.
I mean, damn,
that's a lot of money to spend on controversy.
That's the whole. That's my Disney vacation right there. I mean, damn, that's at least the stay. That's the flight, the hotel, the rent a car. You know what I'm saying? That's
Bro, my Disney vacation went into this house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Start all over again, bro.
Into your undisclosed location.
I know, right? It's the bunker that you're currently in.
Now this person, but see, here's the bullshit. Look at this. Look at this right here. So then
This guy got
somebody
it for 1,000.
1,000, and this
Yep.
person got it for 750. In YouTube math, eBay math, he probably made what 6?
He made 500.
I'll say about 620.
You think?
Let's say
Okay.
about 620. I'd be nice. It's about 620. So damn.
eBay robs you. They rob you when you.
You muted.
They take a huge
second
chunk.
brother.
Like
Big
damn,
brother.
eBay be carrying y'all like Tony Soprano.
Yeah. I got a system though.
Like that's
I got
like gangster percentage right
Oh,
there.
I got a system how I do it. I ain't telling nobody nothing, but I got a little, it's a system. But sometimes
Because I heard how they go after people, like say when you try to undercut and do a side deal and they find out, they like cut your account off.
Yeah. Oh, they're not. They don't play.
Yeah, Moose know what he's talking about. That 13. Oh yeah, don't you do a 13%?
The big.
Boost it up. The boost it up. Don't you do it?
The big, he calls it.
The Huts are
It's true,
gangsters,
though.
and so is
That's
eBay.
what it is.
Don't do it. I'm trying to tell you. You talking to a man that sells does a lot of selling, and I've been selling on eBay since 2002. So,
yeah.
I think last time I there was somebody on the figure with
$130
eBay.
on
They
the
kind of the price was there, and all of a sudden when I saw the invoice, I was like, "This motherfucker trying to make up his money off the eBay and off the shipping because he changed the rate of the shipping."
Yeah.
now
what they do.
when
They'll
that
drop off the
happened, when that
shipping to
happened
make up
to
the
you,
difference.
they stopped that. They stopped people from doing that. Like it's locked. Like you have to go in, and I ain't gonna
bash
talk
the shit out.
I'm not going to talk too much on it because then I'm talking. Somebody will find out about it, and then I'm keep my mouth shut. Because there's ways around that shit, but that's now they're working on it. But yeah, they get you. They will get you. But that's all I got for tonight, unless anybody else wants to talk about anything else.
Nah.
Anthony?
He's gone. He just left.
Because I gotta go, bro.
He said, "That's my exit.
That was my cue.
That's my cue.
That was my cue. Hold on, he's back.
He said
refresh. Oh, okay.
No.
When you change the scene, it mutes everybody.
Ah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
the damn StreamYard. That StreamYard breaking and fixing shit. That's what they do.
I don't know why they keep doing that, bro. Like it's insane.
It's
Do
annoying.
they just do updates to their app? Is that what it is, or
Constantly
Constantly
breaking and fixing shit. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Fixing and breaking. Fixing.
hey, I
and
broke it. Let's fix it.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell. So
But anything you want to talk about, Anthony, before we
I thought you were
Depart?
having this whole other conversation this evening, but
Yeah, but I decided to
Yeah,
because I decided that you wanted to save it for your show, right?
no, I already did Sunday. But yeah, that's fine. But that's what I was telling you earlier. I was like, all right, did a pretty good talk on Sunday, but
We were okay. So if y'all want to know, we were talking about the differences between influencers and reviewers. Is there a difference? Let's go. Let's go have this conversation. Let's have a little.
damn, we really gonna do it right now. Okay.
We're going to do it. We're
It's
going
like
to
a
do it.
chicken and the egg kind of thing.
We're going to do it. We're going to go in.
Oh, okay.
Review can influence
Influencers
you to
and
buy something.
reviewers.
All right.
Is there a difference?
Yep.
I'm gonna go with you, Rob.
With me, okay. Well, having only been I don't know that I've even done many reviews, and I don't consider myself an influencer. I have 60 subscribers.
Oh, we gotta do better than that, guys. We gotta do better. Hold on. Do that smile again.
Okay,
Do that-
I will
do
say
that
this,
smile
Chewy.
again.
I will say this, Chewy. You have enough to fill a jail cell.
That is true. That is true. That's a good point.
Is that my sister back there?
Yes, it is.
So I say hi.
There she is.
Hey!
Say hi. She's coming. Here she is.
Hey sis, how you doing? Love you.
How are you?
How you doing?
Good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. You got killer sneakers. I like your sneakers.
Thank you so much. You can have them if you want them.
We can talk shoes anytime.
Got you. Got you.
As you were.
I love her, man.
No idea what's going on.
This is so amazing, bro.
Hey, free shoes.
Yeah. Hey, shoes. No, I think there's a difference in the sense that I don't think if you have a big enough audience, like let's say you're somebody who's got 100,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers, or thanks, Renz. I thought you already were.
I was gonna say, don't feel bad. He says that to everybody.
But no, I think if you hold influence over people, then you're an influencer. That's what it is. If you have something that you say that can move the needle, then you're an influencer.
Wow.
If you don't, then you're a reviewer. Like I look at myself as just, at best, I'm a reviewer, and I don't even think of myself that way because I'm not trying to critique figures. When I talk about the ones I've got, I already have them because I wanted them, because I like them, or I love them, depending on which one it is. But yeah, like for instance, let's just for the sake of example, the black suit Spider-Man from Hano. I love that figure. I love it because I love the black and white Spider-Man, the symbiote suit. But I know that it's not maybe as high tech as the video game version one. But I love this one because it's so ridiculously posable. Because of the costume, because of being fabric. It's just you can do whatever you want with it.
Right.
But I don't say those things to tell people that I am expecting that you should buy it. You should love things as much as I do. I don't do that because everybody's different. Everybody's got their own opinions. Everyone's got their own tastes. It comes down to what you want to have in your collection, what your collection is about. If you are curating your collection in a certain way, I mean, for mine is all about my personal nostalgia. That's what mine is, because I'm old. Lael and I are the same age. We know, and we look back, and we have fond memories of when we were kids, growing up, and the things we loved, and we still love those things. So we look at those things and say, I can have an extremely high-end version of that I can put in a case. It's not to be played with. I don't play with them. It's there to pose it in the way that I want to pose it, to have it in the best possible look that I want it to have. And then when people come over and they go, "Oh my God, that's so cool," I go, "Yeah, that's from the cover of Amazing Spider-Man number." I will, stuff like that. And same thing with Star Wars. The same thing with Marvel, Star Wars, whatever it is. It's stuff that's made an impact on me. So I don't think that my opinion should sway anybody, and I don't want it to. I want everyone to have their own opinions. If you don't like something, then that's fine.
Exactly.
That's totally okay. I don't like the sequels. I don't have them in my collection. I won't have them in my collection because I don't consider them canon, in my opinion. So for me, Star Wars, the movies ended with Return of the Jedi, and I liked some of the TV shows. Like I liked, Book of Boba Fett. I actually liked it. I'm sorry, I did.
You liked Book of Boba Fett, but you didn't like the sequels.
Because Book of Boba Fett takes place before the sequels. It doesn't touch the sequels, therefore it's not affected by them. That's why I liked it. Same thing with Ahsoka, and the same thing with Obi-Wan, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, and the same thing with Mandalorian and Grogu, which
as long as it fits between 1 and 6, you like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of my parameter of where I kind of cut it off. And like the thing is like with Mandalorian and Grogu, there was a moment, and I don't know if you guys feel the same way or not. There was a moment in that movie where I think it was about, I didn't time it on my watch or anything, but I think it was like 10 minutes, maybe longer, where there was nothing on screen but puppets. And I loved that.
Yeah.
That was beautiful to me.
Yeah.
Because that was Yoda to me in Empire Strikes Back. You saw magic on the screen. It was a puppet you believed was real.
Yeah.
Because they did it so well. And that was the same feeling I had in that period during the Mandalorian and Grogu film. And I really enjoyed that movie. I liked it very, very much. And I would see it again in a heartbeat.
And that's the thing. And it's like, you know, I get what you're saying. Bringing it back to what we were saying about about it being opinion. You know what I'm saying? And people are allowed to have opinions. But going back to our question, I want to give a shout out to local Lou. What's up with you? What's popping, people? Yeah, Masters of the Universe was great. What's up with you, Lou? I knew you were going to see it. But just rounding it back off to influencers versus reviewers. And I want to bring up this comment right here because I thought this was a really good comment right here by user Noon Tunes.
Arizona represent.
Yeah. Says there's a difference. There is a difference. A reviewer provides a reasonable breakdown of a product or service or movie. An influencer simply sells either product or a service or a movie. There is a big difference. That is, and I've been trying to, you know, break that down all day, honestly, because I know we get called influencers all the time, and I don't like it. And I think influencer has a negative connotation to it. You think influencer, you think about the girl on the phone selling you her makeup and look at me, I'm so pretty. You think about that shit, and you're like, no, that's not what I'm doing here. I think the right thing to be called. What did we say, Anthony, earlier today? It was an awareness consultant. I would take that. An awareness.
That's good. I like that.
You know, that's what I'm making you aware of this product. I think it's cool. I paid my own money. Don't you think it's cool? If you like this is where you can buy it or not.
Bro, I don't even want to admit that shit, but we, we are. I mean, we are.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
And it's the only time you're gonna hear me say this. But when you like try to break down the core definition of it, right?
Yeah.
In the core definition, that is what it is. Like whether it's planning something, a live stream, whatever, filming, editing, photos, you know, that's a thing. Building a community, right? I interact with followers, such as what we're doing right now, right? Direct messages. You build a community of sorts, either the 1-6 community or little macrocosms of communities within the community, right? And so people come to trust you over time, whether it's you, whether it's Leo, you know, YouTube channels, I'm saying specifically in general, right? We've all individually built up our own reputations that are uniquely different than each other's, right?
Yeah.
So there is an influence there, but when you come outside of that, or I guess zoom in rather, when you zoom in rather into our hobby, I think there are differences, sort of. I mean, like you're still there. There's still that umbrella, but I almost look at it like a I don't want to say a negative connotation to it, but like people who are constantly, you know, I don't know, man. Like Justin was a perfect example, right? Never mind that he had a lot of followers. It was that this was the brand. This was Go to Toys Wonderland. It was on their website was his logo. I mean, it was a very, you know, and there's a kickback to that, whether it's a percentage, whether it's free, it doesn't matter. There's that constant kick to use your influence to funnel consumers our way. You understand what I'm saying? And you will profit from that. So that's, you know, that's really where I see it within our field down here. You know what I mean? Zoomed in. If you're, you know, and look, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you want to be like, hey, yo, I got this from here, I got this from there, whatever, right? I think what it comes down to, though, is like I said earlier, the reputation that you've built with your audience. People value your opinion, right? If I'm like, yo, this figure, I don't know, blah, 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 that doesn't mean don't buy it, right? Or, hey, this figure's like freaking amazing. It also doesn't mean go buy it. We've talked about that before. At the end of the day, it's up to you as an individual to make that purchase. And whether you're reading posts or watching multiple people or whatever, you come to that conclusion on your own, right? You grab multiple sources, right, and kind of make your own educated opinion on it. Does that make sense? That's what I think.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know? So yeah, use my code, Moose. But the thing about, again, because we are. I mean, like I said, we are. But I think at the end of the day, though, it's like I'm not trying to push a store. You know what I'm saying? I bring the manufacturers to you guys, man. The companies. Want to talk to them, hear what they got to say, and if they sell, yeah, you buy from them.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to get a hustle from other people. Screw that. So, anyway, go ahead. I could really talk about that shit.
No, I mean, no, I think that was, I mean, well put. Absolutely. Going to you, Chris. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I think both Moppy and Chewy, they really hit the nail on the head. I mean, if you're talking about influencers as opposed to reviewers, it all comes down to agenda. Like, what's your agenda? Mm-hmm. Are you here to sell a product? Or are you here to talk about your, share your enthusiasm for, your objective opinion? Sometimes objective, sometimes less so, but are you here just to gush about this wonderful piece, so to speak?
Oh, I remember that. I understood that. It took me a minute. I didn't know if it was a thing. And I was like,
it's a thing. It's a thing.
It's something.
Roll the videotape. It's a thing. No, but they're all... It's all, but the through line is there's trust. There's trust in both cases for influencers, for reviewers. There's trust. And can a review influence your purchase? Yes, it can.
Sure.
But the goal of the reviewer is not necessarily the goal of the reviewer is to give their opinion of the piece, the good, the bad, warts and all. And going back to the question we were posing yesterday of what is our responsibility to the community of collectors, our responsibility is to facilitate a space like this where we can have open and honest discussions about these incredible pieces of art.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think there's one thing you say that there is an uncomfortable truth there when it comes to reviews, is that I think everybody should do well to change their words sometimes when they review. There's people out there, this is the best thing, this is amazing, this is 9 out of 10, whatever. And look, we've probably at some point have all done it. But the thing about that too is what gets me is when it's a consistent rhythm, it becomes like a pattern, and then I see others, not here, but others constantly listing the figure shortly thereafter on like the buy sell trade groups,
Yes.
And to each their own. I don't judge people, man. I'm broke as shit. If I gotta slang some of my figures, I'm gonna do it, to make ends meet. But when I notice a pattern like that, it's like, okay, but you're telling me this thing's amazing,
right?
Maybe it is, but then is it that amazing? Because it's like in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out.
Then again, nothing is that amazing if you need the money.
Also true.
That's also true. I also think it should be a time limit on that. Now, if you had something 2-3 years down the line, and we all know how quick these, shit is getting 2.0'd.
Oh, yeah.
New figures come out, new, things we didn't think we were going to see, we now see them. You may had a collection of all fucking Mando, and then now you're like, well, Mando ain't, they're doing the 50th anniversary. People are dumping all they can just because they want to get those. They want to get those figures and stuff like that. I think it's definitely a time. If you spent like 3 to 4 to 5 years with a figure and you sell it afterwards, I think that's different. But if you like you saying to your point, Anthony, if you're buying shit, getting it in, talking about it, and then it's right out the door, 4 months, 3 months, 2 months later, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Like to that point, I've had the New Hope Han and Chewie for 11 years now, and since 2015, 2014.
Yep.
I will never sell those. I love those figures. I don't care about the 2.0s. I will now. Granted, I will get the 2.0 because it'll be an improvement.
Right.
But I'm never selling those because those were those were the first 2 figures I ever got.
Right.
So they have a connection to me, and I think people confuse hucksterism with interest in the hobby, and there are people out there who probably don't care that much about that talk about it because they know they can get some level of internet clout over it. But I mean, it's not a lot of internet clout. Obviously, we're in a very small community.
Our hobby's so small, bro.
Extremely small.
It's not even worth it, honestly.
Yeah, it's not worth it. But there are some people who think it is. That's the thing. There are people that think it is.
I think the problem is and Burnett, I think, said it best. I don't know if he coined it, but when he said that like authenticity is the new currency.
Yeah.
Is really what it comes down to because everything around us is so fake.
It's true.
Everything digital and beyond the digital part, even the getting on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, it's all fake. You know
right
what I mean?
about that.
It's hype engagement, rage engagement, lifestyles that don't exist for certain people, right? It's all fake. So people really do appreciate and admire authenticity. So I think it's important to be as authentic as you can in this hobby. Like you said, it's already a small hobby. And nobody wants to be like, tricked or fooled.
Like I said, I've only got, I've only got 60 subscribers. If I wanted like 1 million subscribers, if I was looking for something to do on YouTube that I wanted to create some sort of buzz about, I'd talk politics or I'd talk about pop culture movie. Like I'd be one of those people that just poops on everything because they get all the followers.
They do.
It's I would do that.
Yeah.
I'm not here.
I think it's hard though, bro, because I get trades a lot. Yeah. This is just my hustling nature since I was a teenager. I wheel and deal, man, and I'll get some stuff in, and I love the hobby. That's the problem. Like it's not a problem, but that's the one constant is I love the hobby. So everything that comes in or I get to have in hand, I'm always like, yo, this is awesome. So I'll get trades. So, I mean, I was never going to get fucking Cad Bane. I have a Cad Bane, I
love my Cad Bane.
That's cool. A lot of people do. I'm just saying, my buddy came into town. He brought it with. He tried to hustle me and pawn it on me. He succeeded. Because like once he opened the box and I held it, I was like, it's kind of cool, and so I'm just using that as an example, and I'll talk about it and I'll take photos and I'll be like, it's actually a pretty good figure, dude. Honestly though, I'm probably not gonna keep it. You know what I mean? But that's the thing right now. Is that wrong of me to say this is a cool figure? No, I had it in hand, showed it off. Doesn't really fit my collection, right? So, but I'm not buying, selling, like that type, and doing reviews. I can't, So that's where it gets tricky, man. It really does. It's really, if your audience trusts you, then that's all that matters, dude. Yeah. That's really all that matters. If people tune into you and they respect your opinion, then they already know.
Absolutely. Second brother, I wanted to get your opinion on this, and I know I escaped you for last, but I know you're gonna come with it, so definitely. But big bro, your thoughts on this topic?
Well, a reviewer versus an influencer. Well, I mean, I think pretty much about what I observed of people that have content creators in the community, that majority of you guys are reviewers. You're not influencers.
Mhm.
Because if you was influencers, you would have people actually waiting at the docks for their damn figures and doing all kinds of insanity, like climbing up the walls and burning down shit because they didn't like this particular figure. You guys don't have that kind of sway over people. Some people claim that you do, but you don't.
Nah, we don't.
You don't have that kind of sway.
That's right.
So it's just like with Chewy tournament. It's like you get into that, you get into politics, you say some scandalous shit, get a whole bunch of people riled up. Next thing you know, things happen and people go to court and all kinds of dumb shit.
It's true.
So you guys are nowhere on that level. Nowhere on that level.
Nor do I want to be.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously. I know I don't want that.
No.
It's just pretty much is where, you know, you have a figure, you give your opinion on it. We talk about it, how we give our opinion on it, with faults and this and this. And all what it's supposed to do is invoke thought for you to be able to see it for yourself and then share your experience. And then collectively as a group, that's how you make the hobby better and you actually keep the companies on point, because everyone has a subjective view on something that is different. Like the view that you may see may be something different than I see. Just like some people saw the reasoning for the cut off palms of the figure, and then be just like, oh, whoa, I learned. I was like, okay, I get that. I was like, now I get it. Exactly. So that's what it's supposed to. I mean, this is pretty much more of a, how can I say, a how to show, more than, I mean, how to show what things to look for, or you know, it's pretty much it's a learning tool. So I don't know how it turned into a thing, or somebody trying to make it turn into a thing where you are steering people to make purchases. You just giving an advised opinion, and that's what it is what you think, and then some people value that opinion based on how many years that you was into it. And it's just like anything else. Like, say, for instance, for me, I'm a car guy. So before I buy a car, I'm gonna see who has it and see how happy they are with it.
And you're gonna watch a bunch of videos. You're not just gonna watch one person, guy.
No.
And be like, oh, this one guy says he likes. You watch exactly.
You're trying to watch thousands, and that's just you being a wise consumer, and you sharing a love. You're sharing a love for something.
It's it's like, sorry to cut you off, bro, but it's like, okay, well, let me watch with Jay and see what Jay's about it. Oh, it's something from the 80s, or it's a Knight Rider. Oh, Jay's gonna say he likes it. I'm gonna watch it and get hyped by Jay. But let me go ahead and watch Maz, bringing it back to last week. Let me go watch mine. And Maz like, well, Maz got a point. He said he doesn't like this right there. Okay, well, let me see what this. Let me see what Ben Thomas says. Let me see what this. Let me see what Layel says. Let me see what this person says. Let me see what Mafia says. This is what it is.
But then too, if you're a person that's automatically just going to be a fucking negative Nelly just right off the break, and that's what your reputation is. That's what people expect out you.
Yeah,
that's what people expect. They expect you to do that because that's what you do.
Exactly.
But you turn around and look in the sense of you try to be, you try to be objective. For me, I try to slice things down the middle. If I turn around and see one thing and then you see something totally different, I'm gonna respect that opinion and look at it and flip it on that realm. I mean, you kind of have to, because not every one person is right. It could be everybody could be right.
That's right.
And that's what the biggest problem that we have in society. Nobody wants to admit that they're wrong and learn from if someone may have an idea that may be right.
Shit, I'm wrong 3 times a week.
Yep.
and it hurts the ego, and I just don't fucking get it. I go through debates all the time, and the first thing I tell somebody, prove me wrong so I can learn. Prove me wrong. That's the only way you grow.
That's right.
But if you locked into some bullshit, your brain is never going to expand. And then just have people just basically walking over you because they're growing with knowledge, and you just want to be in your one place. So But this whole thing is influencers and reviewers. You guys not out there telling people what to buy. You guys aren't out there, hey, come see me at so we're gonna go up to Toys R Us and buy all these figures together. Nobody ain't doing shit like that. So
I'm out here talking about what I like. That's it.
Yeah, all of us are sharing what we have we have a love for, and the companies are watching and seeing the interaction, and they learning and getting different pieces. It's been, I pretty much was on another show and actually said, if a company want to impress me, and I said just me, not anybody else. If a company want to impress me, they give me out there jumping out money, bring this out, this out, do this and do this. Well, I'd be damned within a year they did it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and it proves that they are listening and they value that opinion. And that's what people need to love and to embrace.
Yeah.
That when these figures come out and they going in the well and they taking a risk. Because every time they bring out a figure, they're taking a risk. And we appreciate that risk. Instead of, it's good to have collective criticism. They give criticism, but then too, it turns, when criticism turn into toxicity, now that's where, you know,
there you go.
It turns to a bunch of bullshit. So that's my
well said, brother. Well said.
Can I briefly dissect this sentence?
Yeah, can I read? Let me go ahead and read it first, and then just for people that may be listening. Moose, thanks, Uncle Moose. He says, I believe that people who discuss products should not receive a monetary benefit from their discussion to avoid the look of bias. That's great. See, you have to realize if you're watching an influencer, or a reviewer. Take it.
Okay, because there's a lot to unpack, but I'll try to make it quick.
Yeah.
I'll give you one example.
Because Lael's been waiting.
Real quick, I work for X06. I don't review Star Trek figures.
Yeah.
You know, I'll talk about them. You know, I'll bring them up with you guys, Trekkies and stuff, but I don't really review them, right? Because I inherently just feel like I have a conflict of interest.
Sure.
Right.
You know? However, there are other companies, right? Inart, Jazz Inc., you know, those guys I've built a long relationship with. They give me discounts. I can, you know, that's not is that a monetary thing, right? Caustic, I'm partnered with them, you know, to bring out and showcase, you know, early samples before they reach the general public. People want to see what the final product looks like. You know, right? They trust my photography or videography or commentary or whatever. So I don't know. You know, not to mention YouTube. I mean, whether it's ad revenue or super chats or whatever, there is still some monetary gain. So that's a kind of a tricky thing. I think it all comes down to just being honest. Like I said earlier, it's all about being honest with your viewers. But anyway, it's an interesting comment from Moose.
No, it's a great comment. Great comment. Sorry,
I'd like to point out just really quickly, because I just checked it. And I didn't expect this, but I now have 63 subscribers.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you, whoever that is.
There you go.
I'll look at it later, but thank you very much. That's great.
There you go.
You guys are awesome.
Absolutely. You get them numbers up. Absolutely.
I'm trying. We're doing what we can.
Absolutely. Lay out. The floor is all yours, my brother.
I really don't have much to say. It's just, I'm whatever you say I am. Whatever you take from it, I hope you learn something. That's it.
That's good.
Damn.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
That was the crescendo.
I was waiting. That was the
crescendo.
What? They's all building you up over there and shit. Let us simmer.
I thought there was going to be more.
That was okay. And that was like That was like the Sopranos.
That was the ending of Sopranos.
All right, so I'll tell you.
No, stop.
I will tell you this then. Here, let me critique Lael for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Indulge me. You're a big Star Wars fan. You're a big comic book fan. And so when you do, which is not often, but when you do reviews or like you take your position, for example, or just, you know, some quick photos, I trust your opinion because I know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So, and I can see you with a figure and I can go watch somebody else with the same figure. but I would gravitate more towards your opinion because I know where you come from. Does that make sense? Right. 100%. So I think as people who tune in and like you said earlier, Jay, and like kind of consume all forms, all outlets, multiple channels, posts, what have you, you get to familiarize yourself, I think, and not even like on a personal level because we're all friends, but I think just as a viewer, you still get to personalize yourself with that person that you're watching, right? Enough to understand where they're coming from, and then you can value that opinion. Am I making any sense? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, bro, we've been doing this long enough to know that people they'll form their own opinion about what they think we are. I haven't done a review in almost 5 years. Yeah. Like literally, I haven't done it. I stopped doing reviews because there were too many people out there that were doing the same thing, but at the same time, they were doing it better. They were taking the time to do it. I knew that I don't have enough time in the day to really review a lot of figures. So that's where I've been trying to bring back Take Your Position for the longest time, which I can now do it, but I couldn't do it before because everything was just happening too quick. Everything was just happening. So I had to base it off of timing. Timing is of the essence. That's why I stuck to just doing shows. That's why I stuck to just doing The Corner, doing Comic Book Talk with Friends, doing Collectors Lounge International, Figure Flex Friday, because I know those shows are, the most influential show that I have, honestly, isn't on me. It's on you guys, the fans, everybody watching it. The most influential show is Figure Flex Friday because you influence each other. We all influence each other to get better. And that's the most positive, influential thing in this community is that I have been running Figure Flex Friday now for the longest time, and we have not had no drama, no problems, no issues. And it's because everybody appreciates art, each other's art, each other's figure photography. And that's you influencing each other. That's all. That's the most influential show that I have.
Yeah.
I
would agree. Yeah, no.
So if you choose to see me any other way other than who I am as a collector, I have a passion for art. I have a passion for figure collecting. I have a passion for comics. I just have a passion for life in general. That's who I am. So I hope I'm influencing you to be better in this particular space. I'll just say it that way.
I mean, I totally agree. I think Figure Flex Friday is the best show in this community.
Oh, 100%.
The best show. I do, because of exactly what you said. It is on the viewers, the sharing of knowledge, the sharing of
it's on them.
It is a beautiful show. It is. It's
on them to influence each other and to lift each other up. Yes, Doc and Eddie, we will have Figure Flex Friday tomorrow. It will happen. I promise you, it will happen. It's just the move took place. Lumi had the prom and everything that was going on, but it will happen tomorrow because we got to round out. But other than that, that's.
You went to her prom?
No, she makes dresses for the prom and stuff like that. She does a lot of sewing. It's funny. But I gotta go because I gotta get ready for Uncivilized. So I will talk to y'all later, man.
All right, brother.
I'll see y'all in a minute, man. See you in a bit.
Thank you so much, brother. Good, and that was great. And honestly, guys, that is it for tonight. Usually, we do the whole closing, we do the whole round robin. We ain't doing that shit tonight. Everybody here.
I got really important news.
No, you.
What? What's the news?
I got Michael Jackson.
I just saved a bundle by switching my car insurance.
This guy. Chewy, oh my God, Chewy, thank you so much for being here tonight, Rob.
Thanks for having me, and thanks for getting me 4 new subscribers in the last 15 minutes.
There you go. I'm sure more is coming.
But to those people, thank you very much, and thank you again, Jay, for having me. That was great.
Absolutely, brother. When you said something, I was like, "Oh shit, I was supposed to have him more."
I was on my way home at the time, so it's okay. You weren't late or anything. It's fine.
Okay. Awesome. And guys, thank you all out here. Thank you, panel. You guys were amazing. all real good comments.
Just one message. One message.
Sure.
I don't know why I wasn't, but now you're at 65.
Thanks, Anthony.
I thought I was. That's why I was like, let me go look real quick. I'm like, wait, I'm not even subscribed.
Oh,
I'm a scrub.
You're
Sorry.
the best. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate that. Oh, this has been so great. Anyway, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Someone I had a nice little back and forth with.
I'm a moderator.
I'm just gonna pass this message. What was that?
There's a link in the chat, everybody.
Oh.
Oh, he's dropping. There's the link. Chewy's Bandolier. Yep.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
So you click that and just hit subscribe. There's still 67.
Thanks, guys.
Am I?
You're the best. You guys are the best.
Jane subscribed. I've never been more certain in my life.
Anthony was the one who got me. I just want to say, just quickly, shout out to Anthony, because all the lighting that I did here was because he told me about getting the app-controlled LED lights.
Yes, sir. It's awesome.
Awesome.
I love it.
Dude, I love it.
It's so easy.
But I love
and they
it.
look great. They look so good. And I've got themes. I can do different themes, which is awesome.
Yeah, man.
Very awesome. Very awesome. Guys, I'm about to
Sorry,
I gotta get to a movie, so I'm about to hit the
What are
the
you
wrap
gonna
it up
go
B
see?
music.
What do you want to see?
Master of the Universe.
I thought you already saw it.
Yeah. No, I'm about to see it again.
I gotta see that this weekend.
Oh, you did not see it.
I didn't see it. No, I'm about to go see it.
Sorry. I thought
I'm catching a late show. No, I'm catching a late show.
Go see it. Go watch it. It's good.
Yeah, I need to go.
It's
I
really,
need to go.
really good.
Yep.
So
Second brother, the floor is all yours, brother.
Well, I'm just going to just basically relay a message to someone, to a person. Oh, okay. Are you done? Are you done?
He can't hear you because he been. Yeah, go for it. Go.
Oh,
for
you
it,
can't.
Go for it.
Well, just a message of a nice, healthy. Always there for a healthy debate, but just let that person know, you will see me again eventually to finish our conversation.
Oh, sure.
I travel all over, so
interesting.
We will finish that conversation.
I missed it.
Oh, they know who they are.
No, all I heard was, "I will finish."
You know who you are.
Yeah, I just leave it at that.
I heard that. I don't want to even.
Now I'm gonna have to rewind the stream.
And again, second brother, thank you for your service.
Oh, no doubt. It's just
I'm not even American, but thank you for your service.
Yeah, man. But the thing is, man, with that is that this, for me, that's great. But then for all these guys that are out there that's really going through some shit, and people really take certain things for granted. It's appreciative when people say it. It's more appreciative when they take their time to fully understand the sacrifices and the struggles that they go through every single day.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for your service. And thank you everybody out there for watching this edition of Best of the Best 187. Smoke 'em. 187. Smoke 'em. When I saw that, I was like, hey, 187.
What does that mean?
Oh, you know what it means.
Do I?
What?
187. At the last week's show. This is a good one. This is a good one, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all have a great weekend. And we'll see you next week. Bye for now. And man, go see Master of the Universe. Excuse me. Go see He-Man.
Go see He-Man.
I'm gonna try to go next week if I can, dude.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
It looks so
Until
bad.
we meet again.
Until we meet again.
Hey, man.
He-Man.
Deuces.